are back. The time is now.
All right, the time is now, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to NUFC Talk TV. We are live with the first watch along. The first watch along of this season. The Premier League kicks off for Newcastle United tonight, ladies and gentlemen, away against Aston Villa at Villa Park. The Magpies are ready. The teams are ready for Rumble. So welcome to NUFC Talk TV. I'm alongside Gary, alongside the Mighty Win as well. Well, hold on, man. Let me handle it. Let me see. Why am I lagging, man? Anyways, there we go. All right, now we're here alongside the Mighty Win, alongside Gary. Welcome to NUFC Talk TV. One thing you need to do right now: hit the like button, smash the like button. We've gone over 7,000. We gotta reach 10,000. Really soon, because if we don't,
proves that we're wangers.
Anyways, there you go. We got a new one, ladies and gentlemen. We got a new one in the soundboard. Anyways, folks, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Put your prediction in right now. We already got the first week for the prediction tournament lined up. Everybody's had their predictions. So even Betsy's in the prediction tournament. She told me yesterday, why am I not in? So there you go. She get in there and she can have her say. So if you want to join, let us know. We'll put up the chat. And right now we're putting up a poll. Can we get to 400 likes? Please help us do that. Help us support the channel. Can we get to 400 likes as soon as possible? Newcastle United at Villa Park. Anyway, folks, how's it going? Win and Gary, welcome to the first Premier League matchup of this season. Should be a good one, a difficult one to say the least.
It's going to be a difficult one.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be an interesting one. I mean, if you were to look at pre-season form, us not winning a game and Villa not losing a game, it seems as if they're the ones that are going to be at the forefront with a little bit more of, I suppose, togetherness, if you like. They haven't made many changes. And as Win has already said, it's going to be the first game that we've probably potentially had our 11 actually on the field playing together, as we've had two splintered sides bringing in a lot of youth as well. So we've looked a little bit disjointed in pre-season, to be fair. It's nice to know that the numbers are growing and we have got depth in squad to a degree now. Yeah. Even though, like I say, we've still missing massively a centre forward, and I think it's hard to see where goals are going to come from as we've seen in pre-season. So I hope today we can get that togetherness, get that gel, and obviously the Isak saga, rumbles on in the background, and unfortunately, that's going to continue until the close of the window. And it's great news, the fact that we're going for Ramos again, or at least there's interest there. And again, I think that just shows where the club are. They are really trying to get Wissa over the line now, and that deal is imminent. And if we can go for Ramos as well, well, what an improvement that will be. And I think that literally just it'll show Isak that middle finger of the fact that, we aren't going to stand still and wait and beg for you to come and play for us. It's entirely up to Isak now where he wants his future to go. But unfortunately, all I can see, and I hate to keep on unrumbling it, is Isak's future is in his own hands. And it is looking on the demise as we speak now, because there's only, his actions, like I said, wherever he goes to now, whether he goes to Liverpool, if another big club comes his way, Liverpool fans out there, what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's true. Yesterday at Enfield, we were watching, me and Win, we were doing the live match on RCM Football, so subscribe to that channel. We were doing the opener of the Premier League, and I mean, it's crazy. It feels like Isak could not fit in. I mean, because Ekitiki takes all of that side. I just don't see, and on top of that, Gapco is playing unbelievably. So I mean, how do you take a guy like that out and sub him to the bench? Is he going to be happy? I don't know. But again, that might sound like a biased, don't buy Isak type thing. But I do
That's
believe
the type of problem that big clubs have.
I don't know
How
a
to
big
keep them
club
all
that has,
happy.
but I don't even know because I'm trying to think. I don't know a big club that has had two center forwards like that, so much alike, to an elite level that are in the same team. You can go back to Inter Milan with Diego Milito and Samuel Eto'o. There were two center forwards, but Eto'o played winger for Barcelona for a long time, so he was more in the wing. Milito in the middle when they won the Champions League in in later 2009, 2010, I think it was somewhere around there, but 2011 was it with Mourinho. So that's the only time. I mean, you can say Barcelona with Thierry Henry on the wing, Eto'o in the middle, but they're not the same though. They're not the same. They're not the same. I mean, it feels like Ekitike and Isak are very much the same. Although I think Ekitike has shown some strengths that I don't see Isak have, with the header, holding onto the ball, being strong. So, but it's I guess.
But Random Access has
Thank
gifted
you.
5 NUFC Talk memberships. Thank you,
And TTV
Random.
Plus
Once
memberships. Thank you very
again.
much indeed. If you
And
were
they have gone to
Barbara,
Dean Stabler, Dom Dewsbury. Are you down there, Dom? Fields of Freedom. Barbara Fair's back in the fold. Well, God, there's a blast from the past. And Lyle Terralonga. So welcome one and all. Please keep your membership going once it expires. And thank
Keep
you
it going.
once again, Random.
Thank you, I read them. Appreciate it.
Granting those gifting those memberships. Excellent.
And if you're an NTV Plus member, you know that you can join the Jordy Bias show with Hamza, Man City fan. Yesterday, we had a good discussion and predicted the Premier League this season. That was yesterday, so please go watch that one and see if you like it. You should be doing the player scores today for you as well after the match reaction, as well as more shows for members, NTV Plus members. And Magpies Assemble members, the lower tier, do get some perks as well. So if that's for you, you can join that one as well. But if you want to enjoy every single thing that we put out for members and TTV Plus tier, that's the way to go for £4. All right, everybody in the chat, smash the like button, and let's talk about the lineup, shall we? Yeah, let's do the lineup. And let us share this right now. This is the lineup for Newcastle United. We're going to get to Villa in just 1 second. With the new shirt, with the new green shirt, we will be appearing tonight at Villa Park. The lineups are Pope at goal, no Ramsdale. What do we think about Pope at goal? People in the chat, let us know your position. Ingo, fucking whatever. He's not in anywhere. He's just floating around out there in the box. Anyway. Pope, no Ramsdale. That's a fact. Ramsdale on the bench, though. And surprisingly enough, no other goalkeeper on the bench. So that's something to say.
Hey, look at the bench. That's the interesting thing for me.
Okay, well, we're going to get to that. So Pope for Ramsdale. What did you guys predict on the prediction? You guys
exactly that.
We said he would go with Pope, even though I think almost we all said would rather have Ramsdale, but he'll pick Pope.
Yeah. So, and then you got Trippier, Schär. That's probably going to be Trippier on the right. Trippier on the right, Schär in the middle, obviously. You got Joe Linton, Tonali in the midfield, Gordon up front, Barnes on the left wing, Ilanga on the right wing, Livramento on the left back position. So no Lewis Hall. No Lewis Hall.
Yeah, I mean, he's just coming back from his injury. He didn't really do a lot of yards in pre-season, so I would imagine that's more fitness than anything else. And he's got to build himself up to be playing. We all know how Eddie Howe plays with his style of football. He likes his fullbacks to get down the wing and continue. I tell you who I was impressed with regarding fitness was Trippier. Some of the games that I saw Trippier play, even when, towards the latter stages of the games, where a lot of other players were actually blowing out the backsides, Trippier looked fit. He looked really good to go. So it was an interesting one. But we know Livramento has played well down at left back. I'm hoping he can continue that. Looks like he's going to be up against McGinn today. Again, hats off to the lads on Thursday night when we did the preview, because they actually the lineup that both we picked for Newcastle and Martin picked for Aston Villa is correct.
Yeah. Okay. So, Wayne, do you agree on Ramsdale being benched for Pope?
No, I don't agree. I would have played Ramsdale, but
okay. But it is what it is.
Well,
I don't think there's a cigarette paper between them. You could argue there's a likelihood that we're going to be under pressure. So you want a keeper who is best at making saves, in which case it's the right decision, and time will tell. If Pope pulls off 3 magnificent saves, keeps us in the game, whatever, it's the right decision. Yeah. But if we are under that pressure and that results in players passing back to him and him giving away possession, that's kind of incalculable as to how much damage that does. But I think we all agree he's a better shot stopper than Ramsdale, but Ramsdale is the better all-round goalkeeper.
Okay.
And in terms of us being able to counter-attack, which is, I think, what our plan's going to have to be, whilst we are centre-forwardless, you'd be better off with it. For me, you'd be better off with a keeper who can get that distribution going. And we saw against, was it Espanyol or... No, it was Espanyol. 26 out of 27 successful passes for Ramsdale, and the only one that he missed out was a long pass, which was the one that nearly got through to Olanga. So he pays your money, he takes your choice. Eddie's getting the big book, so he decides.
All right, so Steve Rock the Toon has signed up for it. His prediction on the thing is 2-1. I just added, if you're watching, I just added you to the prediction group. Also, Sheila Little, and I've tried to invite you to the prediction group chat. So if you can accept that and put in your prediction, that they have sent their money as well. And Steve Pierce, we don't know who you.
I've had an email from him. He's gone 2-1 the Toon. Good man, Steve.
Okay, there you go. So your prediction is in. So Steve Pierce, good job. Again, you need to email Mighty Win your prediction if you're not on the group chat. Those are the 2 options. So please do that. And Betsy sign up as well. So she has to text me her prediction, though. But she's sleeping. It's 5 a.m. here, so I'm not sure what to do with that other than just me doing it for her this first time. But anyway, so Steve McCullough is in as well. There you go. He's paid his £5. All right, lovely. So we got more people added up. We're gonna do the maths, and the pot is gonna grow bigger, of course. So, and if you haven't signed up, you want to just play around, and that's fine. You can put your prediction in the chat. By the way, folks, you can super chat, highlight your comment, and direct the show in a sense. So please do that on the bottom right-hand side of your screen. You can send a couple of pounds, whatever you feel like it, and donate to the channel. Help us support the channel and grow. Let's continue with the lineup.
My email is now in the chat. If anybody wants to join via PayPal, and then email me, TMW.
Yeah, but they have to sign up first.
Yeah. TMW at NUFC Talk TV.
All right. Ilanga, Livramento, Burn, and Bruno. Some people in the chat asking why Burn started over Botman. That might be due to injury as well. I mean, it might be due to injury. I would assume. I don't know. He's had he didn't play many preseason games, so he can be able to start for the season. I mean, maybe not to start literally, but he certainly didn't play the rest of the games for the preseason, so he can be fit for the season.
Well,
So,
he came off after 45, didn't he?
but I think that
He
was
played 20 minutes as well, didn't he? So he's not had, again, much pre-season. And I think, you as much as I hate to say it, going into your first game of the season, what you don't want to be doing is gambling. And I know it's a slow back line, and I know there's a lot of people in the chat that are saying, a ball over the top for the likes of Ollie Watkins and Rodgers to get onto. We're going to be put under pressure. Now, again, I was predicting 3 at the back. So Eddie is gambling with his lineup at the moment with a slower back line. But I think what you've also got to ask, it's risk and reward. If you go in there with lads that are like again, we've got Malik Chow in now, who we know has had a good pre-season, but he's only really trained with the lads twice. So if Eddie Howe's set a tactic up on, and as we've heard with Dan Byrne previously, there's times where to go and times when to stay. What Eddie Howe wouldn't do is just throw Malik Chow in just because of pace, because he won't understand the tactical setup that Eddie Howe has put forward against Aston Villa. So again, it's that risk and reward. Botman, again, not had many minutes in pre-season. So again, it's risk over reward. Do you go with a player that may just start to lag towards the latter stages of the game? Very useful to come off the bench if we need something different at the back. The same as Malik Chow, if he wants to change it up a little bit, if the game's going on and it looks like Aston Villa are getting in and behind us, you can throw an extra body in there and bring an attacking player off and shore up the defence a little bit. So the beauty of what we've got at the minute is, yes, it's a bit lax when it comes to pace, but you have got a setup there that the lads have done a good pre-season. They've all trained well together. They'll know the tactics today of Aston Villa, and they'll be set up to try and nullify as best they can going forward. And like I say, for me, it's all about the risks that you can take by just trying to outgun fast players, because sometimes if you play the ball around and keep hold of the ball, which is something that Newcastle have failed to achieve in pre-season very well. But again, 2 splintered sides, so I'm hoping better technical ability today with the ball. And if they can do that and play around Aston Villa, get Aston Villa running around a bit, it's exactly the same for them. The only difference is you look at this side, we've only got one addition with Alanga coming into this side. So again, not many changes, the same as Aston Villa, same players have come in. It's going to be 2 very closely contested teams.
all right. Sheila Little has emailed you as well her prediction. So, Win, make sure you stay on top of that.
Yeah.
She says 0-1 to the lad. So we win in 1-0. All right. Lovely. In the bench, let's talk about the bench. Ramsdale, Hall, Botman, Chow, Kraft, Osula, Murphy, Sung Su, and Miley. Miley and Sung Su. So
it's nice to see Sung Su actually taking the bench, if I'm honest with you. He's been the highlight of the pre-season.
That's right. That's right. I think he needs time, of course. I mean, the bench looks stronger. I wish we had a Ramsdale, but obviously there's no. He's not going to be there. But added him onto this thing, it's going to be great. I don't know. I mean, being a center back, I don't know that Chow is going to give minutes tonight.
Chris, there's a lad, Steve Fawcett. How do you pay for predictions?
All right. So, what do you guys think? I'll fix it. What do you guys think about Chow? Do you think he's going to give minutes tonight?
Like I said, I think that it depends on whether
because him being a center back, you don't really make those changes really unless it's an injury or something.
Well, I think there's a chance that he can get some minutes today because he's, like I say, he's had a full pre-season. The biggest thing for me is tactical awareness, and it's whether you can say after only training twice with the lads, he's going to be aware of what he should be doing, when to go and when to stay. If he's going to fill the role of Fabian Schär, which obviously that's what he's been brought in for,
Fabian Schär, as we know, likes to progress the ball forward. He likes to go and hunt into that midfield scenario. And again, what you get with Dan Burn, he's covering Livramento when he goes on his jaunts down the side. So again, you've got to think of the tactical awareness. So as the game draws on, there's every chance that he will come on and see. But I think we have to look at the way the game is going. I just want to go back, if I may, and talk about the Nick Pope situation, because obviously you guys were talking about, Wynn was saying that he was unhappy that Ramsdale isn't getting a start. I think that's a little bit unfair on Nick Pope. I mean, Nick Pope's been given the number 1 shirt now since Dubravka has left. And I think now it's a case of you've got two highly contested players vying for the same shirt. And I think it's up to Nick Pope now to lose that shirt. We all knew and saw what he can do. Yes, he's vulnerable with his feet. And we know that Eddie Howe wants to improve that side of the game. But again, with Aston Villa, I think, again, it's taking that risk. When you come into a brand new side, at Aston Villa, we know it's a tough ground to visit at the end of the day. Aston Villa are very good at home, similar to Newcastle at St James's Park. You're throwing a new player into the lineup there with Ramsdale, and just because of playing, even though I know he's had one pre-season game, but there's a lot of pressure comes into this game as well, with it being the first Premier League game. Being a new player, it's how you react to that pressure. And I think sometimes you've just got to start saying to yourself, again, it's risk and reward. And he's gone with a player who's obviously been embedded into this squad for a long period of time. So he's gone for that, steady. Let's start this season with a steady team, take little risks as we can. And again, I don't think it's a case of Ramsdale will never get a chance, because I know he will. It's just a case, I think, at this present moment in time, Eddie isn't one for taking too many risks. We've seen that in the past 3 seasons.
Well, I do agree, but I mean, if you're gonna get a goalkeeper and he's gonna be on high wages, eventually you're thinking that he's gonna play.
Yeah.
I mean, I think eventually Ramsdale will be the starting goalkeeper.
Yeah, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I don't think he's been brought in to sit on the bench. I think he's been brought in to give us that 1 or 2% on distribution that Eddie Howe has been asking for.
And it might be that he's not going to start. Although, well, when Botman came back from injury, we thought he wasn't going to play much, and he started him right away. So it's kind of, I guess, give or take when it comes to that. But I mean, Pope starting, I guess it will just have to be about Pope hanging himself. I guess Eddie Howe will give him an opportunity to do that, or not. I mean, that might cost us a few points, but I mean, I guess you can say Eddie will continue to back his player until he gives him a reason not to. Unfortunately, that tactic sometimes will cost the team points. If the goalkeeper messes up, there's nobody behind him to help him out. It's all they all go in. So
I think I keep saying, at the end of the day, there's 2 really important areas on the pitch. One's a goalkeeper, as you rightly say. If he gets beat easily, then you're going to concede goals. But if your team can't score goals, and I go back to where we were before, where do we get goals from in this side? Because there's only 2 players that I can see on this that can shoot from outside the box, with Tonali and Barnes. I need to see a little bit more from Elanga, and I certainly need to see something from Anthony Gordon. Now, I believe the way Eddie's going to look
Bruno,
at this is,
because Bruno gets opportunities, and his shooting from the edge of the box is woeful.
But I also think you're going to get some interchanging between Anthony Gordon coming out and Harvey Barnes going through the middle. I think you'll see a lot of movement from them two to try and unsettle and unhinge Constant and Mings at the back for Aston Villa.
I think also the fact that this is the first time we are playing with our strongest lineup that we have now is telling. We will see really what we're up for this. Well, maybe not this season, but essentially we'll see how we play together with full strength and without Isak if we need to. Which that's another. So is he? He didn't even travel, did he? So
No.
is he gonna
No,
be?
no.
Is he gonna be fined, or is that a decision
Yeah.
made?
That's what we said at the end of the day. It's like when we were doing the presser yesterday and we were talking, you know, and Eddie Howe is absolutely spot on. It's up to Isak now. It's in Isak's hands. It's not in the club's hands anymore. It's not in Liverpool's hands unless they come with a a fee that's acceptable by the club. It's again we were talking about his future lies within the agent that he's being guided by, and unfortunately his advisor is only looking at himself to line his own pockets. He's just turned 60. He's obviously looking at a decent pay packet to retire on. And unfortunately, like I say, you look at Isak and his future, and you say, you're a grown man now. And according to all the rumours, again, I didn't realise this, but Isak has only just hired this guy. And apparently he's hired the guy for one reason, and that's to get him out of the club.
Well, there you go. That's interesting. I didn't know about that. Corey in the building, though. Let's get it, lads. A big up from Australia, as always. There you go, Aussie Mag. Corey D. Welcome,
Lost
mate.
his virginity the other day.
Yeah,
I saw him. Welcome on board, Corey.
From his car. Sometimes virginity, you don't lose your virginity. It's not pretty, man, but sometimes it's in the car, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I see a lot of people commenting there. Come on now, hit the like button. How are the lads? It's JL. Let's get it today. The mighty Quinn. We really are piss poor at signing strikers. Well, I mean, I don't know. We just don't. There's not many that you can replace Isak with. They're talking about this Gonzalo Ramos now, but I don't even know how many goals he scored. Quite honestly, has he been? Is he the striker for PSG?
He's a good striker. Well, it's opportunity, Chris. And I think that's the problem. The reasons why Ramos he's looked at being moved on is because he's not getting the minutes at PSG, but he's a blooming good striker to have in the mix. He's 24-year-old, one of these players that you can mold into the squad again. You're thinking about longevity, but he gives you everything that you see in a striker: good technical footwork, and good aerially as well. I mean, that's something that we don't really see from even Isak. Yeah, he gets a couple of goals with his head, but nothing major. I mean, can you replace Isak? And I think that's the reasons what makes Isak so popular and touted as one of the world's best is because he's got virtually everything. He's really good when he comes out wide. He's good when he comes in deep. He's good at behind the lines. He's cold in front of goal. The one area, if you're going to critique it, is aerially. He doesn't command, headers of the ball, if you like. I know he scored a couple of goals with his head, but like I say, he's not prolific with his head. But like I said, that's the reasons why he is so highly demanded by all of the elite clubs.
The reason PSG bought him, of course, was he got 19 and 30.
30, yeah.
When he was 20, what would he be then? 21 for Benfica. But again, as I say, scoring for Benfica in Portugal. But he was good.
But I'm just gonna go back on that because we were all talking about Gyökeres and things like that. What you've got to also understand, there's other players in these leagues that don't score anywhere near as many, right? So does that make them really poor strikers in a poor league, or does it mean that the players that actually understand how to play a front role get into positions? Reading the game or experimenting on where the ball's going to be and like trying to find the space. I think that's what I said. Sometimes, you can have all these players playing in lesser leagues and they don't shine. You have to go into these lesser leagues and really shine if the level above you is to be achieved. And I think the likes of Gyökeres has done it. He only played in Championship, remember. He didn't even play in the Premier League. So it's a different level for even to Gyökeres to go into, and he shone. Now he's got another opportunity to shine in the Premier League.
But he shone.
He can do that.
But he shone for Sporting. Sporting Porto.
Yeah, but that's where they play, man. For fuck's sake, what do you want?
Well, what I'm saying is,
I mean, it's
to score goals for one of the big three in Portugal is a lot easier than scoring goals for the because Gary's just saying.
Well, you can say that about Cristiano Ronaldo. So what are we saying then? Can Cristiano Ronaldo score the amount of goals he scored at Luton? What are we saying? The point is to have a good team behind him. Yeah, so he can score as many goals as possible. Yeah, but what's the issue with that? Scoring at Sporting, come on, man.
You've still got to get into the right positions, though, Win, haven't you? You've still got to know where the net is. And if you have a look at Gyökeres's goals, a lot of his were actually individual goals. There was 3 or 4 where he's actually run from the halfway line in and behind, and it's just pure power
like
and it's pure passion. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. It's pure power and want.
Semenyo's just scoring at Bournemouth. That can't be that hard. So anyway, I mean, using your logic.
Semenyo as a player.
And using your logic, or Ekitike, he's just scoring. I mean,
it's 2 players we were linked with, and again, you talk about where people have knocked Newcastle for ambition. Yeah. There's 2 players that we went for, and unfortunately didn't get.
I'll tell you what. How about we hear from Unai Emery on his team? Mute yourself real quick so my feedback doesn't go through. Let me see.
For players to set the tone for the season with a win today.
Good afternoon. We are so excited with the new season, and we are starting in Villa Park with our support. Of course, hopefully we can get again full energy of them to us, and we can bring them as well our energy and our motivation to play here and to get our performances individually and collectively. And of course, we are very, very happy how we are building the team, how we can start showing our capacity against Newcastle, more or less contender to be in the top 7.
There you go.
For Newcastle, reports are
to be a contender. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. But he's so excited. He know nothing. But he's not from Barcelona though. So
well, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, man.
Well, neither's Romano who does the mandatory.
Well, but I never used that joke with him anyway. We'll get to Eddie Howe here in just a minute when he comes up on TV. But I want to share this. One thing that we need to do for Brian Johnson is this, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now, look at that at Villa Park. I mean, unbelievable stuff for Ozzy Osbourne, Ozzy Forever. Rest in peace, the myth, the legend, Ozzy Osbourne. We need to do it like for Brian Johnson, man. Come on.
He's not dead yet.
No, he doesn't have to be dead, man. You give people tributes when they're alive. Well, you don't have to put forever yet or R.I.P. But you certainly got to put in there the NUFC with the famous AC/DC format. We've done that actually on many shirts. What are you doing, Wayne? What's the matter with you?
Yeah, he's getting his badge.
Wayne, you like a wink. I mean, you like a little kid, man. We're trying to honor Ozzy Osbourne here and what the beautiful mural that the Villain fans have put up, and you want to put yourself in the middle, man. What's the matter with you?
It's lovely.
So
I must admit, I do like the magpie that's flying onto. No, I mean, I must admit. I'm sure that's in the corner there. You can see it looks like a magpie from here, just above the villains.
No, that's not a magpie, man. That's a witch or something. I don't know. It's a witch.
Well, exactly. But when it looks like the wings and stuff like that, I'm thinking, hey, look, there's a magpie on there.
Yeah. It looks pretty good though. Good job, whoever did it.
Very good.
Good job indeed. So, all right. Well, I mean, it's going to be a really good matchup, a really good test for Newcastle United as well. I mean, what are we really about this season? We're going to have to. I mean, Villa it's not an easy team. I don't think that it's
we often say it, don't we? This looks as though it could be the toughest season ever, and the way all the teams have been strengthening.
Well, Villa hasn't really done much of that, though, quite honestly.
Villa are one of the few that haven't, exactly, yeah, because they, like us, last season, are hamstrung by PSO.
Yeah, they They had to sell. Anyway, to recap, it is Pope, Trippier, Shar, Joelinton, Tonali, Gordon, Barnes, Elanga, Livramento, Byrne, and Bruno Guimaraes in midfield. Ramsdale, Hall,
Final
Botman,
lineup.
Chow, Osula, Murphy, and Song-Soo with Miley there for Newcastle United. We're going to get into Villa in just 1 second to see how they're forming. This is the best lineup we got anyway, so it's really it'll be somebody in the chat was saying that when we play with Liverpool, Ilanga's going to have a feast. And I mean, watching that game yesterday, that was they worry about attacking. That's not their problem. Their problem is how open defensively they are, man. They're split open. It's a motorway wide open, man. I'm telling you. Konate and Van Dijk running away from from Semenyo was unbelievable to see at the end. But typical Liverpool ends up winning. But
again, as I said at the start, just before we go on to Villa, look at that bench that we've got there. Mm-hmm. Talk about players coming off the bench who can make a difference, hopefully. Ramsdale, Pope, Botman for Byrne, Chow for Shea, Hall to come on, Miley. That's the midfield is the area we're stuck because we haven't, obviously, I don't know whether there was something in the agreement about Ramsdale not being involved.
I think it is, yeah.
Not registered. That's the issue.
Ramsey. That's right, yeah, because he was probably saying too late to register, yeah, indeed. Yeah. So, but then Su Sung, we know he's got a trick up his sleeve, so he can do something.
Well, but that in essence, when that is really what you need your bench for usually you need a bench to win the game, to tie the game, to be the attacking end of things. How many players do we got that can change the way we're playing? If we need a goal, that's really what we need to worry about. And I guess you can say Ramsdale is one of them. Sue is one of them. And one of them we'll see. Yeah,
if Murphy can continue where he left off, and indeed where he scored another one this season, of course.
He scored, but he played rubbish, man. So it's just.
But that's the Murphy way. He looks like he's playing rubbish, and he pops up with an assist or a goal.
Yeah, well, I don't count on luck.
What we do.
luck counts, but I don't count in luck. So it's you can't count on luck. You just you got to look at really how players are performing. I don't think Murphy is going to replicate another season like last season, but I may be wrong. That's fine. We shall see. For Aston Villa's lineup at goal. How do you say? Bizzo?
In goal.
Bizzo.
At goal. You shouldn't have told me that. Now I'm going to keep saying it. Cash is a good player, by the way. Konza, Mings, Digne, Kamara, Tillsman, McGinn, captain for Aston Villa, linked to Newcastle for 2 days. Onana, Rogers, and Watkins. Ollie Watkins for Aston Villa up front. That's going to be a difficult one. We'll see how Byrne and company can hold on.
It's interesting because when we had Martino on for the preview, he reckoned Maatsen would start because, of course, Maatsen had such a good game against us last time, and he thought that Emery might go with Torres instead of Mings. So that's interesting. But apart from that, and they've got their one new signing, Gesson, on the bench. 35 million or whatever they paid for him from France. But not a lot else on the bench there for to frighten us, I don't think.
I think we've got where this is going to be won and lost is it's the space in between the defensive midfield again, where we got hammered last year. Ollie Watkins runs the line very well, as we know, and if we allow Watkins and Rogers to find them holes, we know Tielemans likes to float into the 10 space. So I honestly believe it's who wins that midfield battle. And me and Chris were talking and debating about the forward line and Would you throw J7 up there? And like I say, if you throw J7 up there, you do lose that element of shithousery in the midfield. We know, Tonali and Bruno are going to give you everything, but we also know J7 likes to, throw himself around a little bit. So I do think this game is going to be hinged on that midfield battle and whether we can control the movement, if you like, the way we go. And, I have a feeling we're going to fall back into a more of a 4-4-2 at times. I'm a bit concerned with Elanga regarding when Eddie likes to drop back into the 4-5-1. Is Elanga the type of player, the same as Murphy, where he'll drop in and support Kieran Trippier a lot? Or are we looking at Elanga to be that outlet and have a go at them, a bit further forward and play a more 4-4-2? So it's an interesting setup.
Yeah, probably Sherry walking in, Trippier walking in the building. Everybody's getting ready for the Premier League season.
Oh, we're nearly there.
Good.
Smash the likes, folks. Come on.
Yeah, please hit the like button. We're not even in 150 yet, man. Come on now, help us. We got to reach 400 likes this stream, man. Come on, everybody's watching. A lot of people are watching. Smash the like button. Help us out. Come on, that's easy and free. Doesn't cost you a damn thing. Don Milburn put up a good question in the chat. He said, "How do we score?" Because he doesn't see his scoring here. I mean, Gordon clearly proving that he's not a lethal striker. He's going to have to learn if that's the case.
He's had another week to work on the patterns and things that they spoke about. Another week at Eddie coaching. Let's see if it's. I don't like seeing him there. I would much rather have had Elanga through the middle.
Elanga. I mean, that's to me. That's another Gordon.
Elanga's played centre forward for.
No, man, I just don't see how Harvey Barnes is not there. I mean, that would be. That's a false.
Too small, man.
It's not about that, man. He plays a false nine. Barcelona won everything with a false nine, man. What's the matter with you? False nine. Put him in there. Let him get. Because those he will have to drag those defenders out, and that's not going to be easy for them either. If you actually play him as a false nine. But again, these are tactical things that we can talk, but it seems like Eddie is just one way type of guy, and it's kind of weird, man, and odd, to be honest. He says, I'll deal with the hand that I'm dealt with, but most times he doesn't. He just does his own thing. He does his own thing. 4-3-3, and like it would be the same with Gordon. I think that what's his name, Barnes would be a better false nine. But if he told Gordon, don't lose yourself in there between those trees, man. Come out, be a false nine, play around the box, and drag those center backs out and see how comfortable they are. Because players like Byrne, those tall players, they're not comfortable. They're like baby deer on ice skates, man. Out there, they can't run like that. Now, when it comes to Villa's center backs, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure. Who are the Villa center backs?
Well, Mings is Konza and Mings. Good centre back.
Yeah, but they have to be able to move their feet. Can they do that? Well, I mean, I'm just saying, instead of because Gordon losing himself in there, it's not going to be good for the team. He can't head a ball, so those crosses are going to be irrelevant. So I don't expect a lot of high crosses from our wingers. If any, because Barnes is going to be on the left, and Elanga, those crosses he needs to. Hopefully, he's been working on them. I expect a lot of low crosses.
Yeah, I think you can see a bit more of a narrower attack. I hope to see with Tino on the left-hand side. I mean, obviously we know Tino likes to get forward. I think you're going to see Tripp supporting Elanga, but not as much. I think you'll have Harvey Barnes, Shaw, and Trippier staying in the deeper pockets, which allows Livramento to go forward, which allows then Harvey Barnes and Anthony Gordon to play that inside left role a little bit more. What I want to start seeing from Elanga, instead of just staying out on that touch line and just trying to get past and, on the outside and cross low balls in. And again, you've got to have players attacking that front post if he's going to do that. Or trying to drag the ball back as we always seem to want to do and play the ball between the 12 and the 18-yard lines. for somebody to run onto the likes of Bruno's and the Longstaff area where he used to get in and involved. We seem to have a lot of space that nobody seems to want to run into. So today, I'm hoping that the likes of the system that I see trying to be achieved here is more of a narrower attack, and that's the likes of Elanga coming in at the arrowhead, Harvey Barnes again trying to work the 18-yard lines, and that's what I always say to strikers, attacking wingers and things like that. Work the angles, because if you get a shot off, the deflection could take it past the keeper. The deflection could come back to a black and white shirt, and then you get the second shot in. What we have a tendency of doing is throwing a ball into no areas where there's no black and white shirts anyway. And we saw that again, in pre-season. I think that is certainly something that Eddie Howe has to work on and either find somebody from that midfield. And that's why I think J7 again will be the one that goes and sits in that hole for the target person, if you like. Hopefully gets the flick-ons for the speed of Elanga and Anthony Gordon to get in and behind. And that's why I think you'll see the likes of Harvey Barnes will drop into a more central position at times to try and feed off the likes of Joe Linton, to feed the speed merchants of Elanga and Gordon then.
Interesting. We got a few minutes left. Smash the like button. Come on now, folks. Help us out. And I'm excited for this one. I'm excited. We'll see what we're up for. And,
got to be excited for the first game of the season, man.
Yeah, but some of us that like to think about things
after weeks of despondency.
Well, we'll see. We'll see, because those weeks of despondency can come into effect tonight and the rest of the season. So
yeah, if you think about it logically, take the Isak issue aside. I know it's difficult to do, but if you take Isak aside,
I think we had a cracking window.
We had exactly. That's the point.
And then that's why I disagree with the likes of Boki, the likes of Jefferson. Jefferson doesn't like me disagreeing with him, but I disagree with him, plain and simple. And he talks about lowering standards for Ramsey and Ramsdale. I don't like Ramsdale is on a high salary. I don't like it. I voiced that opinion, but I think Ramsey. If we can't get who else are we going to get? We can't get McAllister. We can't get those top. I think we should have gone for Xhaka, Palhinha, and all those experienced midfielders to be backup. That would have been great. But I don't have
for McGinn.
McGinn as well. I don't have an issue. You're looking the sole objective for this season was to strengthen the squad, not to replace the starting 11, because you can't. You're not going to replace. We got one of the best midfielders in the league. So you're not really can't replace that. The Isak situation is a travesty that nobody knew about, and it's working out. Well, so far that he's going to stay. I don't know. Although if we're moving fast for this guy in PSG, does that mean that Newcastle are bending the arm? I don't know. I'm not sure. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. But
I agree. I think you're going to start seeing a change in the 11. If you think like the likes of J7's getting on a bit now, it's like that's when you'll start to see players coming into the side that can interrupt the 11. You've also got younger players now that are going to start to shine a little bit. And that's what I said. The one thing that Mitchell has done really well is actually integrate a lot of younger players that I don't think at this present moment in time are anywhere near first team football. But what it actually gives you is a little bit of ability to actually maybe sell them, and gain that extra few quid from the sale of some of the academy players. But I think that needs to continue by whoever the DOF that comes in still needs to have a pulse on the academy and still look to strengthen that academy. We've got a couple of lads. Cordero has gone out on loan. We know there's another couple of Yilmaz is going to potentially grow with the under 18s, but then he's going to the under 21s. But I think he'll be loaned out, not getting many minutes now for a reason. Looks a very interesting player. I haven't seen anything of Pivas yet. And again, Pivas is another good signing, but again, I haven't seen enough of him, and I can't understand why he's not being given more of a light.
No. And listen, Cordero, I'll never understand why we loan him out. Like, as if we got enough players to be, we can't loan out good prospects. So to me, that's weird. But I think Ramsey is a good addition. I was talking again. I disagree with Steve McCullough. He says there's many players that he can name that are better than Ramsey. I asked him the list. He gave me this long 20-player list, and all those wankers
As he does.
all those wankers from Rans, from the Belgian league, from the Indonesian league, from the Icelandic league. They're all. I mean, they're all a bunch of just gambles, except for a few. But so there's barely a cigarette paper between them. So I'm not. We can't just for the sake of disagreeing, just say this guy is a bad player, Ramsey. We don't know. The injury thing is a concern, but we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there. That's my opinion anyway. Everybody's entitled to it. But I don't have an issue with Ramsdale being a backup midfielder, and we'll see how he performs.
Ramsey, not Ramsey.
Ramsey. And if Wissa comes in, a lot of people can say Wissa's not a good player. But I tell you what, I've been watching Wissa footage as of late, and he is really good. Wissa is really good. Actually, I would say to a certain extent underrated. Wissa is really good. He has a really good skills finishing with the ball. I don't think he'll be the replacement for Isak. But then again, that wasn't the purpose and objective of this transfer window. It wasn't to replace Isak. It's come to be kind of that situation now, but we shall see. Yeah, anyways, folks, smash the like button. Come on now, help us out, help us support the channel. The players walking out now at Villa Park.
Yahoo! St. James's. Oh dear.
Where you gone to, my lovely? Right then, let's get this show on the road. I have no idea.
Removed by popular demand.
So I'm just going to put it out there. Mods, Demetrius, keep your comments to yourself. If I see anything else derogatory within the chat, mods, ban him, please.
Yeah, Demetrius, man, what's the matter with you? You're always talking shite, man.
Oh, he's absolute, honest to God. I don't know why. There's always one born every second of the day.
Anyways, we're with the typical U.S. commercial. But anyways, folks, help us out. Help the channel grow. Come on, smash the like button. It's not hard to do. Please do that. And let's keep moving forward. A game of football finally coming up for Newcastle United after a long summer window.
Too long.
Full of
you know what. SH1T.
Full of a lot of ups and downs. We shot ourselves in the foot many times this summer window. But hopefully what's on the pitch is enough for Newcastle United.
So
it's a good test, though, quite honestly. It's a good test.
What did you predict, Chris?
1-1.
And Gary?
0-0.
0-0, 1-1. And me 2-1 the Toon. Come on.
I just again without seeing the lads together, it's just hard to see where the goals are going to come from at the minute.
But as I said, bear in mind, throughout the whole of the pre-season, we've never seen anything resembling the full 11 at the same time.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, we haven't seen that.
That's what I said. It's difficult because, like I said, this is the first game, if you like, where the lads have all come together. And, it's obviously something that Eddie's been working really hard with. And as we all know now, he's not just been working about bringing in new players, he's also been trying to sort out a player who's got a lot of disharmony within the squad. And the effects of that has also been involved in the makeup of this squad during the pre-season. So, a lot of the performances, whether they've been, you can point the finger at a number of things. It has, a lot of it has been because of the Isak situation. The leadership group have to get the lads together and really pull them together for this game.
All right, a moment of silence there. I'm assuming it's up for Jota. Yes, it is. Moment of silence. All right.
Well done, everybody.
Well done. Betsy says 3-2 Newcastle. That's optimistic.
Well done, Betsy.
Well, there you go.
I like it.
That's my girl.
There you go. Up the tune, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not
sure where we're going to get 3 goals from, but
the Premier League starting for Newcastle United right now. A season full of dreams and expectations.
Bruno's hairstyle there,
back
man.
to the blondes.
Yeah,
Or
that's
the Magpies.
peroxide blonde, mate. That is.
Yeah, that's two.
Bruno's gone, and so has J7. This is good.
Oh, I like this. I like this. Look at this here now. Are they going to go kick it into the corners? The new European style of football.
That's so stupid, man.
Well, that's interesting, by the way, because Aston Villa have been forbidden from using
and
the
we have kicked on, ladies and gentlemen, Newcastle United at Villa Park, and they have done just that. The new style. It's the stupidest thing ever. I swear to God, in football, man. One wanker does one thing, and the rest just follow.
Just follow suit. Yeah,
But
on
anyways,
the press.
Now we're pressing. Look at that. All the green shirts pressing. Cash to throw in. Looking for an option. Looking for a player. Looking for somebody that can help them out. Bruno there. Well, it's not Bruno, was it? It's a little blurry on mine. But anyways, Livramento now. Be careful. Oh, that was a foul, though. That's a push on there. It's got to be a foul. That's a foul by McGinn.
Typical Bulldog McGinn.
Yeah, little Jack Russell.
Look at him.
Yeah. He's like, I didn't do anything, man.
I didn't do anything, ref.
Where's McGinn from? Is he English?
Yeah, Irish.
Yeah, he looks like
I thought he was Irish, isn't he?
I think it might be because he looks like one.
Scottish, I think.
Might be Scottish, yeah. Nick Pope there,
he's Celtic.
Goalkeeper. He's gonna hoof it for Newcastle United. There we go.
Yeah,
Joe Linton couldn't get into it. Dan Byrne is gonna fight for it. And now Bruno. That's gonna be a throw-in for the Villains.
We're going to have to turn the contrast down, Chris, on that hairstyle.
It's blinding some people.
Yeah, it's the sunshine head.
Tizot. Hoofing it. Aston Villa goalkeeper. And be careful now. McGinn and Livramento are starting to... McGinn there. I don't know what happened.
Slipping on the carpet.
Somebody needs to pour salt.
Laughing about it. Laughing it off.
Creating a little bit of a rivalry there between McGinn and Livramento on that side. Tonali try to get to him. McGinn now. Be careful with Villa. Tillemans. Well defended there by Newcastle United. Tonali with the pass to Ilanga. Ilanga, that 1-1. Ilanga for the Toon. Oh, he missed it. He blocked it, and Gordon couldn't get to it. What a block there by
Gordon
Tizot.
not there for the follow-up either.
Oh, there you
go.
Referee! No, referee says play on Jockey. Gordon. Oh! And Newcastle United knocking on the door like a Jehovah's Witness.
I haven't got this far.
There you go.
The goal last week, I says, come in, son, have a
What?
cup of tea.
But listen, that was a good shot right there. But was it a good shot? I mean, I'm trying looking from the angle. Was that a penalty though?
That's a penalty, I think. Let's have a look.
I don't know. Oh, that's a deflection. It should be a corner for the Magpies. Eddie Howe there. That's a good start for the Magpies.
Wait a minute, they're looking at the penalty still, I think.
Bruno G is looking. No, he says play on, baita, baita. A corner for the Toon. Marco Bizot, goalkeeper for Villa. Trippier to take care of the set pieces.
Well, that'll give us a bit of confidence.
Has Martin Mark been
Trippier into the box. Be careful. I see Joe Linton winning another header, continuing his streak of the preseason game.
Threatening bit, Ed.
Oh, Bruno. Whoa. Be careful. There's a sniper in the building.
the tripwires on the field, man.
Oh, Gordon across into the back. How is your center forward playing down there, man? That's unheard of.
That's what I said. Harvey Barnes and Anthony Gordon will interchange. You're going to get a lot of lads. Like you just saw, Harvey Barnes gone through the middle there, and Anthony Gordon coming out. And that's what you need, though, to try and pull those centre halves out the middle.
Eddie Howe, a bit confused. Fabian Scher is he bleeding a little bit? He might be. Let's take a look right here. Fabian Scher going up with Digne, and it took an elbow right into the septum.
In the face.
Right into the septum, right into the
solar plexus.
Which he's lucky though. Nowadays you have to get off the pitch if you show a tiny bit of blood.
Listen, with them chiseled looks, that's just going to make it look more appealing to some of them ladies out there.
The referee had to take a look at him and say, "You're hot."
Can I have your number?
What's the referee for tonight, by the way?
Craig Pawson.
Oh, Pawson. We know that name. Be careful now, Aston Villa and Joe Linton. Ready. Oh, be careful. And now, Villa. Well done, Livramento there. Well done on that one. Watkins was going to be alone there. I don't know. It was a little bit clumsy there from both teams. Yeah.
Dan Burn went up for the header. He was nowhere near that. And
let them through a little bit there. Livramento gambled, but stayed in the middle between. He didn't know what to do there. McGinn taking care of Villa's set pieces. Interesting. Everybody's got their man. We're doing some salsa lessons. Corner into the box. Going into the back post there, but nobody. Not dangerous one. I don't know what that was. So that's going to be a goal kick for Pope. Oh, what do you make?
Yeah, well, I was disappointed when Alanga got through there. That's where you want him, and he should. Ekitike didn't miss his similar chance.
Yeah, no, but that's not the same.
Yeah,
no.
Listen, I think but you've also got to think he gambled coming inside. The defender missed it, so the ball goes wide. So he's already attacking from a wider angle.
Yeah.
He went across the keeper, which is what he should do, but nobody gambled on that back stick.
No, well, that was it. That was the other bad thing about the incident, apart from not putting it away, was Gordon too late arriving right there for a sniffer's goal to put in. That's the sort of goal that Chris Wood would have scored.
Yeah.
7 minutes underway, folks. Smash the like button. We got a free kick for Newcastle United. Then Burn.
Somebody's asking why the black armbands. I think it's for Jota.
Yeah, it might be, yep. Dan Burn there. Be careful.
Oh, nicely.
One of the two, exactly. The Prince of Darkness.
That's Unai Emery, isn't it?
Oh, the Prince of Darkness. Bizot there having an issue. What's the matter with him? From Milano, Sandro. Oh, there's somebody with the. Nowadays, nobody uses
Nobody uses laces anymore.
Laces anymore, man. Just put it on.
These slip-ons.
Here we go. Sandro. Well, Sandro and McGinn are having a good few there on that side. Oh, Nana now. Right. Well, what the heck was that? But anyway, Rodgers didn't know what he was doing. Sought out by Chelsea for a good part of this summer window. Good winger, Rodgers, by the way.
Yeah, he can be very instrumental for Aston Villa, like I say. But he's also he's a frustrating player at times because he's again another player who's got the ability, but he's so hit and miss in certain games. He's one of them players that if he beats you once, he'll beat you every time. You know, he's a confidence player. But if he's getting beaten or he's getting tackled all the time, he seems to disappear. And that's when you get like Unai Emery will just change positions. And it wouldn't surprise me if, like I say, if he gets held up by trips, whether they'll switch him and McGinn around.
Elanga trying to get through. It didn't work this time. Is that not a... That's a throw-in. Looked a little more than that, but either way.
Come on. Look at Dean
Trippier with the throw-in. Trippier. Shaw. And now Burn. Dan Burn. The man with 9 fingers. Now the foul there on Harvey Barnes. Shout out to ads that everybody in the chat. Welcome to the chat, folks. Hit the like button if you're just arriving into tonight's game. As we are watching Eddie Howe's Black and White Army. Well, they're on the stands, but we're watching the team. You get the point.
Come on, team.
Livermento. Harvey Barnes. Cross there. Oh, Anthony Gordon.
Oh, my God.
Great ball that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean, he should have just...
Yeah, that's what I said.
He should have got a head on target. That's what he should have done.
I mean, he's by himself, man. That's the problem that we get into. And
True. I think sometimes, though, it's like I said, when you're looking at positions, instead of just being outside the post so you can come and attack it within the post, when you stay very narrow and the ball's just behind you, it's very difficult to reposition yourself. So that's what I'm saying. He's
my goodness gracious. Forward. And now Aston Villa, be careful. Rodgers goes down. Tonali with a little bit of a...
Jockey.
Jockey. Play on, says the referee. Tonali, smart, just... Give him a little touch.
It was outside the box anyway, even if it's...
Yeah, it was
they're always going to go down inside the box, aren't they?
And that's not going to be reviewed because it is outside the box.
The good thing to think about as far as Gordon's concerned, yes, he's cocked up the 3 chances, but he's been there to have... Well,
of course, he better be there.
Have those chances 3 times in the first 10 minutes.
I don't know. That's something to praise. Matty Cash with McGinn.
You've got to be there to miss them.
Yeah, so was you could say the same thing about Joe Linton in his first year as a Newcastle player.
And I did see it.
How'd that work? Elanga. Oh, Bruno tried to get through. Gordon looking for it, but McGinn gets the ball back. Back to McGinn. Ollie Watkins there confusing McGinn, and now Newcastle United with Harvey Barnes on the left side.
On the overlap.
Go on.
Overlap by Tino Livramento.
Oh, why did you stop?
Yep. That's a poor ball by Barnes. Barnes gets the ball back. He is onside. Cross with the left. Elanga! What the heck was that?
Jesus Christ.
Anthony Elanga. I mean, I didn't think he was expecting the ball. I thought he might have thought that Gordon was going to get it.
We've got
man,
threatening bit head and threatening bit foot.
Yeah, but nonetheless, that's 5 chances we've created now. In
Yeah,
13
but see,
minutes.
you can't count that as a chance of goal, man. The twat missed. That's not a chance.
It was
of
an
goal win.
opportunity for a shot at goal,
Well,
wasn't it? At
exactly.
the end of the day.
Yeah, he could have done something, but that's not going to count as a what do you call
You've got to start making the keeper work a lot more than we
now,
are.
man.
He's just one, out of 5 isn't good, is it?
Oh, and that's a poor ball there by Harvey Barnes. I don't know what's going on with some of these passes and some of these attempts. Well, we're certainly looking better than Villa at the moment.
Well, we're certainly creating a lot more than Villa,
But
which
whatever
is
that's worth.
something. Yeah.
And you see a little bit of pressure there from Newcastle.
It's as the game goes on. It's who's got the.
But we're going to be tired. That's
exactly.
The thing.
That's the only thing that worries me. If we don't capitalise while we're on top, it's as the game goes on, we seem to get less and less involved. So it's just going to be Aston Villa then, isn't it? Damn, silly.
That's going to be a foul there by.
Don't need that out there.
Byrne against Ollie Watkins. And then Byrne seems to be the man in charge of Ollie. Linked with Newcastle United as well this transfer window. One of many. McGinn back with the ball now on the right side of the pitch for Villa. The cross. Be careful. Oh, come on, Byrne. You got to win that. Tonali's going to hoof it. Well done there, getting it out of there. And look at Elanga. Elanga. You see how he makes up the pace.
It was purely Elanga's pace that got us that through in.
Gordon, be careful, Gordon.
Into trouble.
Bruno Guimaraes, and now Trippier with Elanga. There you go. Oh, that's going to be a foul.
Ref,
their flag is up.
Yeah.
Lucas Digne.
Digne's going to get skinned, yeah.
I tell you what, if he knew Elanga gets through, it's over. It is over.
Yeah, you have to pay to get back in if Elanga gets behind you, son.
You might, the sniper's got to work. The sniper's got to be in the building to stop that man when he gets going. Trippier's going to throw it in the box.
I haven't seen much coming from our specialist set piece coach yet.
Keep it in your pocket until you need it. That's what I always say. Don't give too much away. Oh, look at this. Is this an Arsenal tact?
Into the box from Trippier.
Oh, I could have felt it.
Gordon with the shot! Oh, mercy. Good God almighty, what a shot from Gordon.
Oh.
Whew.
Thought that was in, you know.
Was that a set piece, or it turned out to be somewhat? But, man, out of nowhere. There was a deflection there, I think, though.
Does that do well? Get down there. He must have seen that pretty late, to be fair.
Tonali with the set piece on for Newcastle United. Oh, those balls look solid, strong. Come on, man.
That's good. That's a good ball in, that is.
They're a little bit different, man. Come on now. We need to start putting him on more.
Yeah, but here we go. He's never going to... I don't know why the keepers have so much protection.
I know, man. They guard him more than the king, for fuck's sake. As we look at Eddie Howe thinking and mulling it over. Thinking, what the hell?
He's got to be happy with what he's seen so far, Chris. Because, I
tell you what, I'm very happy with what I'm seeing so far.
And the Toon fans in the building.
There's the boyos.
Be careful. McGinn with the flick there. Burn. Back to Pope. And Pope is going to have to show his skills on this one.
And as well.
To trivia. Yeah, but he still looks a little bit, it's crazy, man.
No, we all feel a little bit apprehensive.
Yeah, Gordon. He cannot hold on to the ball. Back to... now, Amadou Onana. Amadou gets through. He's going to have to play back.
Again, he had
Kamara.
the opportunity to go there. Similar to what Livramento did a few minutes ago.
That would be Konza. Mings. Dinya. Amadou Onana. Ooh, nice intentions there, but that's going to be a foul on Rodgers, I believe. No, that's not Rogers. Tielemans.
Tielemans.
Tielemans and Fabian Schär. Yeah, that was a foul. Smash the like button, folks. Come on now. Subscribe to the channel. Help us out.
Show the love.
Burn. Burn with the long pass to Gordon. Is he going to get it?
Go on.
Good intentions, but
Yeah,
nothing there.
Applauds the ball. And we're definitely pressing. More than we did in most games pre-season.
Oh, be careful. Look at that. Gordon with a wonderful press almost makes Bisa make a mistake there.
That'll do. God, don't give it back so easy, lads.
Tonali back with the ball. Tonali, Ilanga with the low cross there.
Handball!
Calling for a handball.
He tried getting the first time ball in. Was good. Come on.
Bruno.
Come on now.
The pass to Joe Linton. J7 now to Harvey Barnes. Back with Livramento.
Give him it back. Give him it.
Barnes.
What's the offside?
Barnes. What is he going to do? Oh, he makes him. Oh, my goodness. Come on. He makes him look silly there. Is he going to be offside, though? Is he going to be offside?
No, he wasn't offside.
Yeah, that's a poor cross, though. Right into the goalkeeper.
No, he
too floaty.
He doubled back on his run to keep on side. It was great, well done. Just sadly, poor cross.
Oh,
but still looking.
Be careful now. Nick Pope is going to have to come out and
lean
out.
Well done.
Joe Linton. J7 for the Toon. Tonali. On the left side, Harvey Barnes.
Come on, Tino, get on your bike.
No overlap yet from Tino. Barnes. There's the overlap. Tonali. Sandro Pipiri Papiri Tonali. Tino. Tino's Italian too, by the way, and Portuguese, by the way. You guys know that?
No.
You didn't.
But he's Italian descent.
In actual fact, he's English.
Yeah, born in England.
Well, he is. To say the least. Harvey Barnes tries to get on the bicycle.
Grandson.
And not going to happen. It couldn't.
Didn't
have the pace.
Hasn't got that yard of pace, has he? To just get.
He's not going to get past McGinn.
To beat his man, but just didn't have the pace to.
Especially the man is McGinn, who is going to put himself in harm's way at all times.
Proper player.
There we go. Look at Gordon. Look at the pressing from Newcastle United.
Yeah, well, he's been doing that all game.
And that's going to be another goal kick for Aston Villa. I'm assuming this time around they're not going to try to play from the back, although Unai Emery is very stubborn with his style of play. A throw-in. Oh, it's a throw-in.
Yeah.
Really?
Come on.
Man,
don't let it...
Be careful then, Burn. He knew he had to do that. Imagine if he missed it, it would have been over. Ilanga now looking for it. Gordon.
No.
Gordon's going to have to play with Ilanga. Ilanga, Trippier overlap. Ilanga, the cross into the box, and Bizot, the Dutch keeper.
He's looked okay, actually. Bizot in goal.
Yeah, well, yeah, very, very alert. We haven't challenged him, but he's been alerted. He's been alert.
I'm not sure whether it be in Belgium, whether it'll be Bizot or as in the French pronunciation.
Well, I don't know if he's Belgian or
as in the Dutch.
As in Biscoff.
Well, I don't know if he's Belgium or from the Netherlands, so gotta verify that. I just know he speaks Dutch, which that could mean anything.
He came from Belgium.
Look it up, man. before you spout and defame people.
He is Dutch, so in that case it'll be Bizart.
Well, we knew that he's Dutch, but you know that folks from Netherlands speak Dutch, man, and they're Dutch as well.
Get away! Is that a fact?
Yeah, but you're saying he's from Belgium.
Folks from Netherlands speak Dutch. Folks from Missouri speak double Dutch.
Yeah. You confirming he's from Belgium when you don't even know yet.
No, he's from Netherlands.
Okay, then there you go. So he's not Belgian.
The sign from Belgium.
Well done there, by the way, from Trippier. Well done there. 23 minutes underway, folks. Come on now. Support the channel. Smash the like button. Joe Linton there. Garden McGinn. That's two Bulldogs there. And now the game has turned out to be a little bit of a stagnant match. How long are we going to keep the pace, the intensity is always going to be the question.
This is your 4-5-1 narrow. Look, see, it just stops them coming through the middle with that little give and go, and it's getting them to play it out wide where they can close the space. And there you go. Poor first touch from Digne. Gives the ball back to Newcastle. So, it's the tactic that we've seen Eddie Howe do over and over and over again, isn't it? Against sides when they've got the ball, and it gives them 5-minute breather, if you like, before they press again.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're not as comfortable in the home end as they thought they would be in the first 25 minutes.
Pope minutes.
Yeah, we know where that's going.
That's the Nick Pope we all know and love.
That's going down to
straight into touch.
That's hit the Ozzy Osbourne mural outside of the stadium somewhere. A throw. It's gonna be a long throw in there. You know, people hire coaches for this. For long throw-ins. I can be a coach for that.
For anybody that's from around Birmingham, that's gone in the cut.
That's a canal. Somebody goes down, be careful. The referee says play on, play on. Aston Villa now looking for an option to cross into the box.
Go on, Tino.
Is that?
Oh, it's
Tino,
Tonali.
Yeah. Tonali.
Tonali playing in the Tino role.
Yeah. And offside, there you go. Second time in the last 3 seasons that we met up in the opener in our respective campaigns. The first one, Tonali's debut. Remember that goal very well. We spanked them 4-1, I think. Or 5-1.
It was unfortunate, though, because Mings got injured in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Carried off, if you remember.
Yeah, it upset the balance completely.
Completely upset that balance, yeah. Because for those first 10 minutes, we were under the cosh.
Under the cosh, yeah, we were.
Be careful. What a nice pass there for Gordon.
Go on, Anthony, son.
Anthony Gordon. Gordon.
Give it.
Gordon.
Oh, he did all right because he was alone, but...
Yeah, but if he'd give it Alanga on the overlap there and then run central, he was on the edge of the 6-yard box.
I don't know if Gordon knew that.
Well, he saw the opening. I mean, what Elanga did was move a player away, didn't he? And that's what he's trying to aim for.
The Trippier.
Trippier
with the cross.
Go on, get up.
Livramento with the ball back. Gonna have to give it to Tonali. No, he gives it to Fabian Schär. Fabian Schär with the shot.
Yeah.
And that's not gonna...
He's been known to hit a one at Villa Park.
Yeah, but...
Yeah,
come on, man. It's not the moment in time, man.
Always leaning back, always going up. Get your hip over that ball, lad.
All right. 27 minutes underway now. And that was a hoof. That's going to be a throw-in for Newcastle United. Interesting. Liam Bailey, it looks like his agents have landed in Roma to make a deal there. He's not obviously
Great
playing.
ball over the top there. Come
Oh,
on,
Ilanga. That was a bad way to control the ball there.
Great ball from
Wonderful
trips outside
ball
of his
there.
foot. Ilanga just didn't control that ball at all before he had. He was trying to think of what to do with it, wasn't he, then? And it was just all over the place.
You got to kill it. Kill the ball before you think, man.
Sometimes when your feet are too quick for your brain.
And the Villa fans want a foul there on Morgan. But play on.
We certainly win that battle in midfield at the minute, which is good.
Yeah.
Which is allowing us to get into the final third.
Joe Linton. Tonali.
Get it out your
Bruno. Ooh, back to Tonali, though. Good intentions. There we go. That's not good. Well, how is that a foul?
Ref.
How is that a foul? And Sandro is calling him
I think
off.
it was more on. Yeah, it was more against Sandro. Look.
Well,
there.
yeah, it's a little bit of a push, yeah. Tonali there calling him a figlio di puta.
I love the way you guys speak different languages. I struggle to even speak English.
Oh, be careful.
Oof, what's the bounce outside? Bloody hell.
Oh, a bad bounce there. Pope able to get it controlled.
We've seen that before, haven't we? When the ball's bounced over him.
J7 now. Joe Linton.
Well
He's
done,
too
Joe.
strong, too big. Barnes back to Joe Linton. And that's going to be, well, I thought it was going to be a corner. That's got to be a corner, though. Oh, man. And Matty Cash getting the fans involved. You're muted, Win. Win, you're muted, man. Oh, he's on the phone, I think, maybe.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just saying that had to be a corner all day, that surely.
They look like a corner for real.
Be interested to see if we get any of these decisions, these new rulings come in by the referees.
Yeah, 8-second rule.
Yeah, we haven't seen it at all yet, have we?
Didn't see it at all last night. I was looking for it. No referee hand signals. Good ball. Oh, poor ball, man. And it set them up.
One here. Stand up. Well done.
Well done.
That'll do.
Danger eliminated.
Well done, Dan Burnt, for standing up there.
Yeah.
Just one poor ball, because we're on the offensive, it just allows them, just to get down the other end of the field and just take the pressure off them. Throw into Villa, long throw, and cleared by J7. Picked up again and brought back into play. Just, I don't know why they're waiting here at the minute. Villa just slowing it right down, getting the lads back into position. Nana, Kamara, just in the middle of the park here. Back to Nana. Nana just inside the Newcastle half in the centre circle.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Mings back.
My mic's messing up, man.
Back to Bizot. Bizot now. Just jinks the ball over the top to Dinya. Inside, but Tonali whips the ball off his toe, and that's just cleared.
There we go. You guys hear me now?
Yeah, we good.
Okay, cool. All right, where are we at? 32 minutes.
Goal kick to Villa.
Unai Emery there.
The Prince of Darkness.
Unai Emery. Good evening from everyone. It's going to have to hoof it.
Yeah, no build-up from the back here.
Bizarre.
Good old-fashioned hoof.
Newcastle gets the ball back. We are certainly not letting them
Ball over.
We are better at this game, obviously. We just have to be able to finish. And quite honestly, I don't even know if who the hell is doing that? Who's rubbing their hands together?
It's not me.
Tonali, what a win there, Tonali, a gladiator. Back to Tonali now, Newcastle United. On the right side now, Ilanga.
Come on.
Anthony Ilanga. Ilanga. To nobody.
By Mings. Ollie Watkins.
Now
has
Ollie
come
Watkins.
deep
What
there.
the heck? Morgan. And the pass to nobody. Nick Pope is going to get that one. He's going to have to play with
that's
Livermore.
desperate, you see.
Good throw.
Those are good throws, but he throws the ball.
Quick.
He throws the ball good, Pope. Harvey Barnes now on the left side for Newcastle United, number 11. Oh, the pass to Joe Linton.
Go on.
Be careful.
Follow it.
Interesting. Konza had to do a little something there. Now Aston Villa with the ball back, but
Another poor
they
ball
give it
for
back. They give it back to Newcastle.
Yeah, you see, that's what I said. You see how Trippier now drops into that 6
Yeah.
on the inside, and that's what I said. That is the ploy with allowing Tino to go forward. What you
Ilanga gets through it. That's going to be a foul. Referee, wait a minute. Hold up.
It's got to
Wait
be
a
a
second.
card for Dinya now.
No, referee's not going to.
Jesus, how many times, ref?
Oh, is he talking to Ilanga about diving? Oh, that was a dive,
Am I
actually.
saying that? Yeah, I'm going to say there wasn't much contact, to be fair.
No, that's a dive, I think. I'm pretty sure that's a dive.
Dive all day in it.
He knew he wasn't going to catch
We
up with the
got
ball.
cameras. We got VAR, Alanga.
Ilanga. Hey, man, we should be winning this game already.
Yeah, we've got to take our chances now while we're on top, because it's only going to be a matter of time before Villa get a really good opportunity. And we've played really well because we've not really given them anything in the first 35 minutes.
Trippier with the set piece into the box. Nobody home.
Poor.
Nobody taking that back stick
Proves
again.
that we're wangers.
Yeah.
We are knackered.
Oh, man.
As long as it keeps you amused. Oh, he's thinking there's another one.
Folks, smash the like button. How way, man?
The Toon Army in full force.
Well,
Where
here we go.
families come first.
Tonali. Bow back to Tonali. A little bit too strong for Trippier.
Go on,
Oh,
Trips.
Will.
Well
Done,
done,
Terry
Trips,
and
lad.
Trippier. You got to hoof it, tells Tonali. You got to let it go, man. Not give it to me. But, man, what a wonderful tackle there. And a throw in for Aston Villa. A long one. So here we go. Nick Pope there
Comfortable.
to grab that one.
Comfortable.
He's looking for an option there. Gives it to Dan Byrne. I want to see Malik Chiao, man.
Yeah, you know, this new rule with the referees, apparently they don't start the countdown until, you know, if they, like
He's
you
got
just saw
control.
there with the goalkeeper, he's being blocked off by the striker for getting rid of the ball. They won't start the countdown while they're doing that. It's when they're not being blocked. Go on, Elanga.
Anthony Ilanga gets through.
Go on,
Ilanga. Ilanga cuts inside. It's a little too much. A little too much spaghetti sauce. Don't put too much. That gives you heartburn. What do you guys call heartburn over there?
Heartburn.
Okay. There you go. I thought you would say burn heart.
And you can never have too much spaghetti sauce.
Too much, man. Especially you go to sleep, man. That is criminal, man.
You know, too much pasta, but you can never have too much sauce.
I preferred it a little dry, if I'm honest.
I do prefer the spaghetti in itself being a little like I don't like the wet spaghetti. Like people put water on it to what do you call it, to kill to stop it from keep cooking. I like it for it to be,
you mean when it's cooked, the rinse it in cold water?
Yeah.
No, I don't do that either.
Well, chefs teach you that, but that thing is rubbish. I like it just to be like that, dry, not wet spaghetti.
Oh, it's got to be al dente.
Oh, al dente, 100%. Well, you can always do, if you want to know how, if a spaghetti's ready, just grab a few pieces and throw them on the wall. If it sticks, it's done.
Isn't that like your pants?
It works, man, I'm telling you. Yeah, my underwear more than less. It works, man, I'm telling you, 100%. Throw it against the wall. Toon Army there battling for the ball. Be careful. Is he going to be offside now? Ollie Watkins. He's not offside. I don't see. Well, he is. The flag is up. And be careful. Dan Byrne there having an issue with the eye man.
Still had it covered though, even if he hadn't been offside.
Yeah, but you see, this is what annoys players, is the fact that, that could have been an injury. That could have created an injury when he was, well, I mean, look at that. You know what I mean? Why not? Why wait for the challenge to come in before the referee blows the whistle? Yeah. It's ridiculous. I think if it's tight, then let it go on. But you should never be allowed to go on, because that's why, like I say, for me, injuries happen and they don't need to.
Proves that we're wangers.
Yeah. That's true.
Hey, boys and their toys.
All right.
Kante.
Oh, interesting. I'm hearing Ramsdale had no errors last season in goal. No errors. I don't know if it's if that's
well done, Dan Byrne.
If that's a common thing, that's interesting.
That's from the team that finished rock bottom of the league.
Well, that says a lot, actually.
Well, sort of, if it's true. I don't know who's.
Well, it is true, man. You can't say something that's not true on TV, man.
Who's
as far as the stat?
Who's measuring who's deciding what an error is?
Well, they decided already what an error is, and he didn't commit none of them. It's like deciding what do you call those chances? Big chances. Well,
yeah, exactly.
Whatever the formula is,
totally.
That's what they use.
Subjective.
Yeah, but I'm sure
the thing is, as long as you use the same metrics for everybody,
I'm sure. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm sure the FA is the one that controls stats for the Premier League.
No, I know.
Well, somebody does. It can't just be a cook doing it.
The only stats that the Premier League themselves produce.
I don't think so.
I mean, I think Opta are their official.
There's got to be some level of governance. You can't just.
Did somebody take over from Opta, Gary?
No, it's still Opta.
So they are the official statisticians for the Premier League.
Yeah, that's what I use anyway.
But the only real metrics that the Premier League publish is goals and assists, really.
No, more than that. If you go to Premier League websites,
corners, possession.
I mean, it's like Bruno. I mean, if you look at Bruno's yardage, I mean, they look at everything these days because they've got everything, at hand now with all these measurements that the guys do. It's so, you can't hide anymore without being noticed. That's the difference in the modern game.
What do they call it? Telly. And having
Rogers there, I don't know what he's trying to do. I think Pope is going to get it. There you go.
Formula One, not telemetrics, tele. Sort this out.
Started to slow down a little bit now.
It's slowed down a lot because we're now on 42 minutes, and I've written nothing down since 31.
Yeah, the lads just having 5 minutes. It's been a bit sloppy, to be fair. A couple of passes gone right. Ball over the top there for
well
Harvey
done
Barnes
there,
to
Harvey
get.
Barnes. Interesting. Let's see what he does. Livramento with the cross.
You know,
to
on the
nobody. That's
overlap,
going to be a corner.
Yeah, well done.
That's going to be a Tonali corner.
Good time to get a goal, folks.
Yeah, great time.
I would love to see what Sue can do. And, I mean, I suppose you wouldn't bring Chow to be attacking, although you never know, because if he can get the defense going, or I mean the team going from the back, that could be something to think about. But I do want to see Chow.
Yeah, Park Sue, Mr. Snake Hips.
A corner there.
Ball into the front post, and there wasn't
there
a
we go.
single green shirt there.
The share now is going to give it to Trippier, who was guarding back there.
Okay,
Fabian Schiller
high we
into
are.
the box. And it's just...
This is the problem now.
Yeah, the crosses go to nobody, though, man. This is kind of shocking that. And be careful. Gordon, well done there.
Anthony Gordon.
Getting the ball back, and Joe Linton as well. But that's a lot of work for your center forward, and he's going to be tired as hell, man, because he's been running around a lot. And the chance of, Anthony Gordon. And now Joe Linton. As a foul there.
Tielemans.
By Tielemans.
J7
J7.
there.
No, that's a foul, though. That's a foul.
Yeah, it is a foul, but...
Ain't no doing no Bruno.
You can't come through the back of
Well,
people
that's
like
exactly what Bruno does and gets the foul.
He has a foul. He didn't just dove. He actually got fouled. And there we go. Bruno now will be careful. Leg in between those legs. Oh, by Joe Linton now. He's trying to do a little payback.
Yeah,
and a
look
yellow card for J7. How does that work, man?
Gets a yellow for
That is a fucking Wayne Cole, man. No.
But he gets the ball as well.
There's the ball, and Eddie Howe's not liking that one. But, I mean...
That's his first foul, and he's got a yellow card.
The first foul, exactly. That is certainly...
This is reputation preceding the player.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I said. The referees will have looked at every single player and will marked every single player. And that's what I said. Unfortunately, with J7, because of his reputation now, anything he does is going to be scrutinised. And I mean, he's just come through the back of J7, nowhere near the ball, didn't even get a warning.
Yeah, didn't even get a warning. That's actually J7's first foul, I believe.
I think it is, yeah.
And a foul like that, certainly. And
he got the ball.
He had just gotten fouled literally seconds ago. It's similar foul, and nothing happened to the other guy. You can't do that, man. That's shitty. I'm not for that stuff. Anyway, the first yellow goes to Joe Linton, ladies and gents. So that is that. Halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. It is halftime.
43 minutes. That was a fabulous ball by Shea to Barnes on the wing. Barnes took it down really well, controlled it. Tino by then had gone on the overlap, and the cross intercepted for the corner. But that was a proper move, and that's the first thing of note to happen in that last 15 minutes.
Mm.
But the first half hour, I thought we were dominating. We were all over them.
Let me see. Look at some stats here. Big chances too for Newcastle United. I don't know. Again, what would those two chances be?
Well, Elanga's would be one.
Well, Elanga, that's one. That's for certain.
In the 3rd minute.
And the Gordon shot.
And then, which one?
No,
the header. No, because it wasn't on target, was it?
Gordon missed the tap in. The penalty claim, which was turned down, and Gordon had the shot that came off the defender's back for the corner. 10 minutes, Gordon. Poor had great pass. I forget who put the cross in, but Gordon got his head to it, but was threatening a bit head.
Yeah, but that's not a chance though. He missed it completely. So, but those two big chances, I agree. It should have been capitalized on. But the Elanga was the one. The Elanga shot that was
the Gordon shot, which brought the good save from the free kick, on 15.
It begs the question because people do criticize Elanga's finishing product. I'm not there yet, but I mean, certainly every time he gets through wonderfully, he doesn't.
The final product.
He doesn't seem to, you know. Well, I mean, I think it was a well shot. The shot that he did, that opportunity was a good shot. It's just the goalkeeper knows where he's going. I mean, it was really open, and you can easily expect it. Not comparable to Semenyo, because Semenyo was going in and out, left and right, and nobody knew where he was going to shoot. So I think, to me, different shots. But either way, he needs to sort that finishing product, because those crosses are not looking too good either.
Well, 57%
bear in mind, we haven't got a
possession.
centre forward in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but those low crosses I'm talking about. What?
I mean, when you look at you can see how good the press is. They've lost possession 24 times in the defensive half, Aston Villa. And I think that's what worries me, is the fact that you've got everything right. You've kept possession well, 57%. You've gained possession back in your offensive half, and you've claimed the ball back. And yet the final third product just isn't there, and I think that is where we need to capitalise on what we've been good at in that first half, and that's what worries me going into the second half, because as we've seen throughout pre-season, the drop off has been, massive, and it's whether the lads now that come into playing during the second half, Malik Chow's and alike, they have to come on, and this is where we need to start seeing players that make the difference. It's not about players just coming on to freshen it up, because again, there was far too much drop off in performance. The lads have to come on now and continue with the domination that's been shown in the first half.
Yeah, we're looking at the highlights. Oh, this is the shot right here. Ilanga had a 1-on-1, and I mean, he could. I guess he could have went to the left side of the goalkeeper as well, but not really though. Look, it's that shot. They're closing in on him. I don't know what Wynn wants him to do, to be honest, at this point. I mean, it is what it is. This one, that's another one.
I was the only thing I was critical about there was Gordon.
Well, Gordon by himself, by the way.
Late on the follow.
And this is the one that Gordon, they're counting as another big shot. Boom. I mean, that's also predictable as well. I mean, yeah, but it's a good shot. So, but again, Newcastle have been the best of the two squads right now, I will say. But we got to be able to finish. I don't even know if, Isak being there, he's not being, it's not like Gordon has been served left and right.
Well, you cannot tell, man. You just don't know what will happen.
So, I mean, 213 passes compared to 166 from Villa. You know who's in control of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's where the passes are coming from, Chris. And I think that, to me, gives you, and I'm going to just put it on the screen for you to throw on there. This is your first half pass range. And you can see how far forward these guys are when it comes to us passing the ball into feet and that oppression. And you can see the biggest problem we have, and again, you go to that centre forward role, that Harvey Barnes is the most forward player on the left hand side, and we need to start getting players involved in there. It's nice to see Bruno making that yardage up into that more or less an advanced 8 into the 10, but again, there's not enough bodies for me. But again, you can see all the heavy lines going out on the wing, not enough central. So it's certainly something that we need to be better at. But I've been impressed with what I've seen so far. But again, not having a target man up there just makes all the difference in that first half.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think we just got to continue. I mean, it did get a little bit boring at the end of the first half, but I mean, that could be due to being tired. Would you make? There's not going to be any changes at halftime. Just don't even think about it. There isn't, because Eddie Howe is not that type of guy. But if there were to be changes around the 60th minute, what would you do? And that is about the time what he's going to do. To be fair, so.
Yeah.
I want to see the little Korean on.
I think he's going to get an opportunity. I do agree with you. I think he should, to see what he can do on the left side. Harvey Barnes hasn't been lining it up
on the big stage.
Harvey Barnes hasn't.
Who knows? It could be a Damascene moment.
JRI Jelly says, Toon, I'm thinking somebody's name Toon in the chat, says, are you out of your mind? Ilanga has been given the Nye fits. Well, I think so as well, but what we're talking about is the ending product. I mean, it's great to see him get through.
He's getting past him. That's not the problem. It's
wonderfully, by the way. You know, I mean,
doing when he's getting past him.
His technique getting past players is almost an embarrassment for the opposition. Like when he gets through, it feels like it's so easy and you know, which is wonderful. But then again, what do you do after that? Because all of that looks good, you know, the first couple of times. But if you don't actually do something with it, it's irrelevant, is it?
End product. That's what it's all about. End product.
And the same thing.
There's Brant's in the chat there. I've just noticed. Great minds think alike. Elanga's end product isn't good enough in this one. His chance he fluffed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not be super critical, super negative at this stage of the season.
Well, you've only got to look
it's not
at.
critical, man. We're just saying you're saying what it is. Why are you scared to say what it is, man?
We are just behind on XG. If you look at the shots, it's 8. You know, 2 shots on target from 8 attempts. XG of 1.16. So, you know, with the dominance that you've had, you should be a goal up here. You know, but if you think, right, this Aston Villa side have been together now, performed really well, not lost in pre-season, had a really good pre-season. You know, absolutely spanked at Roma 4-0 out in America. And yet they've created absolutely nothing. You know, XG of 0.
Unbeaten at Villa Park for 22 games.
For 22 games. So you've got to also put into a fact that we have had so much unrest within the camp because of all the saga that's been going on off the field. And we've had a really poor performance in pre-season, worst in history. And yet the lads have gone out there away from home and actually given a hell of a lot to be cheerful about. You know, and I think you've got to certainly got to be a real 3/4 glass full than a half glass empty, because what you've seen, you know, and again, it's about putting the chances away now. Because if you put one chance away, I can see this being 2 or 3 goals by the end of it. But you've got to get that one chance because, like I said, Villa will get a chance at some point. And we've been excellent. Dan Burns looked solid. You know, Trippier's looked solid. Again, I said Trippier's looked really good in pre-season. The one one person that has disappointed me a little bit is Harvey Barnes. I think Harvey Barnes could have been a little better in some of his decision-makings in that final third, especially when he's been in areas where there was a ball that was squared onto Bruno. Bruno was in the 10 slot, false 9. There was nobody around him, because everybody was gambling that Harvey Barnes was going to lose the ball. And he did. And then all of a sudden, you know, we're on the turn, the one ball out, and it gives them the opportunity to go and attack. And it's small things like that that actually change the way the game is. And because like where Bruno's positioning was, if he gets the shot off and it gets saved, what you then are hoping and what you're expecting is the likes of Anthony Gordon going in and following the ball up. But it's them percentages that we've just got to switch around to be more positive than negative.
Well, I mean, there's a lot to be positive about, to be honest. There's
a lot more to be positive about on that first half performance than, to be honest, I was expecting. I am very pleased with what we've seen in the first half. Yes, there are shortcomings. We know there are shortcomings. But,
I'm not going to take that.
But nothing the matter with that performance at all.
Well, I agree with that last part, but just because you expect it to be a thrashing doesn't mean that
I didn't expect it to be
because it's less of a thrashing that is a good thing. I don't think it is. I think we're playing it better than Villa, but we certainly need to do a lot more.
It's not less of a thrashing. It's not a thrashing at all.
It isn't. I agree with that, but we gotta make sure that we finish the game because all of that doesn't matter. All of that doesn't matter, and at the end of the day, if we don't get a positive amount of points, because if Villa have the capability of just scoring 1 goal and it's over, and then what? Where's your happiness go to? About our performance so far. So
have we.
True, but we just got to finish.
Well, why concentrate on the negative then?
It's common knowledge, man, that when you have opportunities and don't finish, you're letting the other team. You're keeping the other team alive. That's what I'm saying. That's it.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's as simple as that. That's it. No concentrate on any negatives. It's just realism, man. Plain and simple. And I would like to see again some changes. I would like to see Thiago on the pitch.
If I was a Villa fan watching that now and doing a first half analysis, my positive out of that was, look, we've played crap. Surely we cannot play as bad as that in the second half, and we've still gone in level. That's a massive positive if you are a Villa fan, because you would assume that they would be thinking, surely we can't play as badly as that again, because they were so guilty of doing what we did so often last season and just giving the ball away. 5 and 10 yard passes just going astray, going to a green shirt, as is the case today, which we were so guilty of last season on so many occasions. And when those passes start to come off, which they definitely will do at some stage, that's when we need to be on our toes.
Yep. Let me see here. Let me go with some comments. Toon Nut. They've attacked through the middle. We've attacked from the left wing. I don't know. I think we've attacked more on the right wing.
Well, we've attacked both wings as the pass map showed.
Yeah, true. I just don't know we've been that lethal on the left. I mean, Harvey
well,
Martin.
in 4 or 5 occasions, I can certainly think of where Barnes and Tino on the overlap on the left.
Hey, I didn't know there was a fan.
Just going to go off camera a
fest.
second because the kids have just want to ask a question.
I didn't know if there was a fan fest in America. What the heck is going on, man? I could have been there, but we got to see when the next fan
Is that
fest.
Philly? That's normally where they have the opening day of the season, isn't it?
No, they have them in different states, man. Different places throughout. Ilanga, we're taking a look at Anthony Ilanga. By the way, Guinness, new sponsor for Newcastle United. I should have a Guinness, man, but it draft stout, not draught, draft. Anyways, folks.
Sadly, I didn't follow through on me. I intended to get out this morning and get myself a restock of brown ale after drinking bottles that I shouldn't have been drinking on CRM channel last night. RCM channel last night.
Oh, football on the
but
footy on the.
The bottom line, I was pleased you tricked me on.
Man. There you go. And by the way, I don't know. Listen, I'm just extending the invitation. I'm not going to trick you this time, but tomorrow I will do Arsenal Man United. So if you happen to be, that's going to be a wonderful match to watch. So anyway, that's going to be at 4 p.m. UK. That's going to be that's the match of the week.
I'll be watching that in the club.
All right. Second half underway, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button, and it's going to be a Villa corner now. What is it?
Emery
What's going on? Emery
agitated here.
Doing a little bit of the crucifix sign. I don't know why. Newcastle looked pretty good the first half. Now, second half, we shall see what happens with the Toon. McGinn lets Gordon go through. McGinn with the corner. Oh my goodness gracious! And that was he went right. He went right to Pope though. He went straight to Pope. Man, if that would have been towards one of the corners, it would have been knacker.
If that had been Gordon taking that header, would have been calling him worse than you know what.
Oh, here we go.
Well, because the guy that headed is not a center forward. Or McGinn having a disagreement with the referee there.
Just by way of a change.
True. Elang. No changes, of course.
Oh, poor
It's
pass.
Poor again.
That's a poor pass. Amadou Onana looking for somebody. Poor.
Yeah. That's the issue is when you've got an overlap by your fullbacks, there's space in behind for the opposition to exploit. So you've got to virtually guarantee the ball in the direction of the player that you're passing to, if that player's on the overlap, because you're putting yourself on the back foot straight away. I mean, it was a poor pass by Villa anyway, but it's certainly something that Elanga, Harvey Barnes, and alike have got to really sort out. It's got to be a pass into feet into a green shirt, or you are putting yourself under a lot more pressure. A little bit of head tennis there.
Yeah, you go on, Gary.
You want me to carry on?
Yeah.
Shaw goes back to Pope. Pope now plays the ball out to Tino on that left-hand side, playing at fullback today. Again, he's doing a half-decent job at fullback. Plays it into Tonali, gives it him back. Tino out to Shaw now on the right centre-back position. Halfway line now with Trippier. Trippier down the line looking for the run of Bruno, but Bruno's not going to get there. And Mings just allows that ball to go out. Yeah, I think, we all know that Bruno just hasn't got that acceleration. The box-to-box midfielder, as we know Bruno is, he hasn't really got that turn of pace to try and beat anybody, but he does get himself into some really good positions. Bizot now. Canate plays the ball along the floor out towards... what's his name? I can't think of his bloody name. Onana. Dinya down the line now. Onto Wally Watkins, is challenged by Dan Burn, but Dan Burn's picked up a bit of a knock here in the side into his hip.
Uh-oh. Come on, Malik Chiao.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about Malik Chiao. He can actually play left centre-back or right centre-back, so you've got cover. Even if they throw Botman on, you've still got somebody who's well equipped to play in both centre-back positions with Malik Chiao on the field or on the
Malik
bench.
Chiao. Oh, yeah, that was a step on, I think.
Yeah, it's just bone to bone. There's not much muscle around that hip. Dinya now with a throw on. You've got to be careful. J7, longish throw, headed towards the penalty spot. Cleared by Newcastle. Only as far as the halfway line, and it's going to be back in. Matty Cash now goes diagonal into that corner, but it's over the head of Mings. And it's out for a Newcastle throw-in deep in there off on that left-hand side. Again, a bit of a indifferent start for Newcastle. Throwing down the line to J7. Not controlled very well by J7. Aston Villa now on the edge of the corner of the penalty box. It's cleared by Dan Burn. It's gone long, but again, nobody up top for Newcastle. Everything on the defensive foot. Back with Bizot. Mings now. Bringing the ball forward. Canate.
Eddie Howe's black and white. I mean.
Kamara back to Konza. Kamara dinks the ball over the top into that 10 slot for Tielemans to pick up. Kamara now. That's a Nana, sorry. Well picked up and blocked by J7. It's given to Tino a little bit of a problem here, though, because he's in deep into that left-back position and he's been let off the...
Why did Tino dither so much then? He had all the time in the world to start with.
Well, he could have just cleared it down the line, couldn't he? Even if he kicks it further down the line for a throw-in. I mean, now they're on the edge of the penalty area, looking for a ball into the box from a long throw-in from Matty Cash.
And I mean, he literally had all the time in the world.
He allowed the pressure on him there.
Yeah. He invited it. Weird.
Matty Cash throws the ball in. Ball into the box now from Villa. It's along the floor, but again, McGinn didn't quite control it well there, but it's back with Villa.
Uh-oh.
Good pressing by
Good
Gordon.
pressing by Gordon on the halfway line, all the way back to Bizot. Yeah, Bizot goes long.
Has to go
Looking
long.
again for McGinn.
Oof, that's the way to do it.
Dan Burn clears it to the halfway line. Again, ball just goes past Bruno. Nanana now down, looking for Digne. Digne tries a first-time cross, but he was tracked back all the way by Elanga. Gets it deflected, and it's another corner for Aston Villa. A little bit of pressure here in the early stages of the second half from Aston Villa. It's wakey time.
It certainly is.
Talisman. Is he a fan favourite?
Yeah, he's done well since his move from Leicester, to be fair. A little bit further up the M6. They've played short. Tielemans now. Whipped into the box.
Man. But see, by himself,
Jesus.
Man. That ball by itself just flew. If anybody would have been there, he's over, man.
If anybody gambles, yeah. Because, I mean, I don't know whether J7 meant to miss that then. But he leaves it. And then he gets a call from somebody. And the ball goes out to play for a goal kick, which is, he just...
Right,
again, I don't know. I don't know whether Popey give him a shout there, because he seemed very not sure of what was going on behind him.
How that like 3 seconds from us having a goal kick and they've now got a throw in. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah. Pope, the school of Popey kicking.
Prove that we're wangers.
Oh dear.
We got Mighty Wins and Ghost speaking.
Matty Cash looking to go down the line now, just inside the Newcastle half. Throws it long into McGinn. Headed cleared slightly by Harvey Barnes.
Man, come on, man.
Fabian Shaw this time. It's Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes just touching. He gives it back and
again,
knows how to go back.
Oh,
he goes across field towards Trippier. Trippier now head chests it down. And then first time just clears it over his head up towards Elanga. Elanga gets the ball. Plays the ball in field, but to nobody in particular that time.
Oh, Adelaines.
Bruno tries to win the ball back, but again, it's into Villa. Villa now with McGinn. McGinn goes to go inside. He's gone on the outside of Tonali. Tonali gets the ball back, though. And the ball falls kindly to J7, who tries to run the ball out of the box. And he gets the free kick awarded by Rodgers there. Rodgers not happy with that one. I do think the Brazilian boys do take gambles at times, though, when there's no need to.
That was right on his foot, that, as opposed to the yellow card that J7 got when he got the ball.
It's frustrating, man.
Rodgers got nowhere near the ball there, took his foot on the instep, and doesn't get a yellow card of any description. The first foul that J7 commits, gets the ball and gets a yellow card. Ridiculous.
Yeah, but I agree with you. But why take the chance on running the ball out on the edge of your box?
That's despite all of that. Yes, it's the wrong decision anyway on J7's behalf, but that doesn't alter the fact.
I mean, again, what's the point in that ball up to Anthony Gordon? He's never going to win.
Right, go on, Tripson.
Trips on the right-hand side. Keeps the ball in, plays up the ball up to Elanga, but it's Digne who clears it. And then
Fabian Shaw
headers it for another Aston Villa throw-in. Bit sloppy the first 16 minutes of the second half. Still Aston Villa 0, Newcastle 0 at Villa Park with the early kick-off in the Premier League.
But Villa are certainly, we're only 10 minutes in, but the first 10 minutes... Oh, well...
There was a chance here. Ollie Watkins down the left-hand side. Dinks the ball into the edge of the 6-yard box. Headed clear by Tino. Elanga now keeps the ball in. Plays the ball back towards Trippier, who goes down the line up towards Anthony Gordon. Why does Anthony Gordon play that ball? Anthony Gordon heads the ball back towards his bloody penalty area. It's cleared by trips to Harvey Barnes. Oh, it's not. It's Dan Burn, actually. Dan Burn on that left wing position.
What the
J7
hell?
inside to... Bruno
That's
now
it.
gives
First
it to
time ball.
Trippier.
That's another first
Out
time
to
ball.
Elanga now. Elanga now got a bit of space to run into towards the penalty box.
Fuck
Oh,
off,
Elanga, what are you
man.
doing, lad?
What are you
That's
doing, man?
not even a chance. God. But Trippier there takes one for the team.
Man, that's not going to get it done
Commits
right
the
there.
foul. Elanga, mate, I tell you, he's just been so poor.
I mean, that's shocking.
Mings now with a free kick to Aston Villa. Elanga's, I don't know whether it's me, but it's his body language that I'm not 100% sure. He's not committed to the cause. He's not trying to commit the player in anything. You know, we were asking about what do we do when teams drop deep? And Elanga just isn't the answer. Because he's not even given us the outlet with the balls or anything like that. His chance here now, Elanga. Oh, is a foul. And there's a free kick to Kamara. By Kamara, I should say. And a yellow card this time. Hey, it's about time. Because I think Villa have got away with one or two that they didn't need to. And that was on the outside of the ankle of Elanga. Free kick around about 40 yards. Central of the penalty area. So again, lots of bodies now committing to the cause. Maybe this is a set-piece thing that's been set up.
Let's see what Martin Mark comes up with.
Well, Anthony Gordon tries to give himself a couple extra yards, but
Paulson's having Korean boards at the side.
We need some Geordie boards. That's what we need. Mind saying that. There's not not many lads on there that would understand it, even on our side, if I'm honest.
Yeah, there's only Dan left now.
Yeah. Anthony Gordon
runs
over the ball. Trippier plays it short to Bruno.
On
the angle.
What the hell? I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen.
Dan Burn and Shaw coming for the same ball, and I think.
But what was the plan?
No plan, man.
No, that was from the playbook.
Nah, that's two wankers following the ball.
Running in, straight over.
If anything, that would have been Fabian Schär's plan.
Fabian Schär,
yeah, ball. So Burn screw up.
I think.
Who was designed to be there is what I'm saying. Interesting.
Schär.
It looked like Shaw. Yeah, it did look like Shaw.
It did.
Coming in from a wider angle to attack the ball rather than coming narrow and then going out to attack the ball. And you saw that,
could have been dangerous, that as well. Could have hurt
that's what I said. Yeah, could have bloody hurt each other, yeah. Konza now plays the ball over the top. Try and get McGinn to run in behind. But again, great challenge from Big Dan Burn, who's asking for the decision.
And he got it. And he got it.
Yeah. I'll tell you something now. He's probably been the player of the match so far for me in a green shirt. He's committed to the cause. Again, sees the problem over the top where Tino and Harvey Barnes had dropped forward and the Matty Cash had run in behind, and Dan Burn had seen the danger and he'd closed that down all the time. Well done, Dan Burn.
Dan Burn.
Mama.
Looks like he lost a finger there on that one.
Yeah, it's at somebody's bottom. Popey goes long again. Seeking out the smallest man on the pitch for Newcastle. Oh, dear. And now he's swung an arm into Mings' chest, I think. Anthony Gordon's getting a bit of telling off from the keeper. From the ref.
Well, what did he do there?
What? Yeah, those fouls annoy me because it makes no sense. Supposedly he gets
under
him.
What did he do? I didn't even see a foul. He just turned.
Supposedly he gets under him. So if somebody jumps and you get under them, they can't land on their feet. So you see what I'm saying? Like,
no, I don't see
you unstable them.
Destabilized.
Yeah. You got the point.
I've never seen the word destabilize in the rules of football.
I never said this. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but you should have done.
Don't blame me for what I didn't say.
Unstable.
Something is unstable.
Unstable is a transitive verb. Yeah. I will unstable you. I think the only thing that could mean is take you out the stable.
Oh, no.
No, unstable is a word, man.
It is, but it's an adjective.
Into Matty Cash now, back to Konza.
Yeah, tune into NUFC Talk TV and get an English grammar lesson.
We're not as proactive as we were in the first half, so we're gonna have to make a few changes here in a second.
Yeah, we've certainly
coming up to 63 now. There's Gordon again. That's one thing he has not been short on.
Don't let that ball run.
There we go.
You're going to be in trouble. Oh,
that would have been a great one.
Yeah, Bizot now, literally on his goal line. What's he giving there? Is he giving offside? He's allowed play to go all that far and now given offside. Seriously.
I mean, it's
crazy, mate. Absolutely crazy, this. I mean, Anthony Gordon was offside because he was running back. So why not just put your flag up and hold it there rather than wait for it to go all the way back to Bizot? Crazy, mate, this decision. Konza now. Just inside his own half for Aston Villa. Just looking for an outlet. McGinn on the half turn with Tino and McGinn.
They got pace. They both going
shoulder to shoulder. McGinn tries to throw the ball in towards Ollie Watkins. Watkins gets the ball. He comes out to Tino again, out to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes now
as well.
Control.
Oh,
plays
ball
in just behind Dan Burn.
That was through to Gordon, you know, if it hadn't hit our own. Yeah.
Who did he hit, man?
Dan Burn.
Dan Burn, sit your ass back, man. Fucking hell, man.
Mings now again. No press from the Newcastle players, just allowing Mings in his own half to have that ball into that 4-5-1 formation. Yeah. Anana. Into Kamara. We've got a bit of space now.
Here he goes.
There
he goes. Oh, fuck.
Luckily, it's straight down the throat of Pope. Yeah, and mate. That was just far too easy there, allowing Ollie Watkins to sit in between the two centre halves. Ollie Watkins goes behind Dan Burn. He comes on into his favoured foot and then brings it back onto his left foot, takes the shot, but it's literally straight down and into the chest of Pope. Tino tries to feed into Bruno.
We'll give the ball again, man. Come on, man.
Ball far too easy. A little ball over the top now for McGinn to run into. McGinn brings it back onto his left foot. Back to Matty Cash. Matty Cash goes on the overlap, plays the ball to the edge of the box.
Come on.
Nobody picks that up now. Alanga.
Come on now.
Alanga's got a bit of gusto.
What a pass.
Plays to the centre of the ball.
That's a red card.
It's a red card. That's got to be a red card.
Get him out of there.
Yes.
Get him out of there.
Got to be a red card. Get him off.
Get him out of there, man.
Anthony Gordon was clear through there. Konza with an arm on the shoulder drags him back. And it's a red card all day, that.
I'll tell you what a pass by Elanga, man.
Yeah, Elanga had some grass to run into. Plays the ball in between the two centre halves. Anthony Gordon does perfectly well there to run in off the shoulder to Konza.
I knew Gordon had the pace to get through. He just had to push.
He can't be offside because he run from his own half. So there was no chance of him being offside.
Let's take a look at it again. And that's a foul all day.
Yeah, onto his shoulder. Yeah,
it ain't even close.
Get yourself into that bath
pretty
quickly, son.
Early bath.
Proper.
Go pick the soap up in that shower room.
Cons.
Come on, the hobgoblin.
Oh, the Prince of Darkness is showing his teeth.
There we go.
There you go.
Now then.
See you later. Now let's see what happens.
To be fair, the first half so far, Villa have had the best chances.
Yeah. Things are going to change now. It's whether we can, have we got the kahunas now to throw an extra forward on?
Have we got the nous to beat 10 men?
Well, they're going to go defensive now. And this has always been our trouble to do what, to break down a low block. So, playing with 10 men doesn't guarantee success. We've got to be, we've got to be cute about this now.
Set piece FC. That's him. That's the coach on the bench standing up.
Yeah.
Martin Mark.
Get that Geordie notebook out.
Get that Danish notebook out.
Yeah, but there's no Danes on there.
Got a stool on the bench.
Yeah, but there's no bloody point in giving it to Sula.
Let's see what happens. See what happens. It's all.
That's got to be a trip. I would put Tonali on that ball, man.
I tell you something now. You know who's looking over this? Langa. Langa looks like he's going to step into this one.
I don't know why Tonali doesn't just go on this one.
Yeah, this could be one drag back here too.
Why are we? Wait.
Trippier plays it into feet, and there's a shot on goal. Yeah, another one off the off the play field.
This time Shed does get his shot away, but it's wild.
Yeah. Why did we? Hold on. Am I? I don't know. Am I having a blunder here? Why did we build a wall? The attacking team doesn't build a wall.
Well, it's to block the vision of the keeper, you see. And what the keeper then thinks, are you going to take a direct shot?
Is that a 2025 thing? And that's another trend that we're doing.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on in this world, man?
And again, because you've got players in front of the defence, it's easy to play the ball into feet then and give and go like you've just seen. But again, you need somebody who's going to get it on target. I don't know why Tonali doesn't get them. Because we all know that Tonali gets a lot more of the percentage on target. Shaw now out to Tino into Tonali now. Just lots of grass to play in and around the Newcastle half because all the claret shirts now in the Villa half.
Set piece coach.
Come on.
Elanga into Bruno. Tonali now. 40 yards out from the penalty area, bringing the ball into Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes gives it to Tino down on that left-hand side, who's done the overlap. Tino, into J7, who, again, just in behind him. Bad ball from Tonali. Giving the ball back to Aston Villa. Looks like, is that Kamara who's gone back as the centre-half now? Yeah, it looks like Kamara's standing centre-half at the minute. Can we keep them pegged into their own half? It's a ball out for Ollie Watkins, who does well against Shaw. He gets the ball. Waiting for some support, Ollie Watkins. There's no press on Ollie Watkins, and there's a ball so simple.
So much space.
Out there to McGinn.
That's going to be a foul. No.
Oh, McGinn. Just let the referee saying, jockey, play on. Tielemans giving it back to Mings. Out to Digne. Digne gets it at every feet, and he whips the ball into the edge of the box. It's come all the way through to McGinn.
Well done.
Pulls the ball. Tino stands up to him and gets the ball back.
Now come on, man, don't dilly-dally.
Don't go back inside, lad.
Yeah,
Dan Burn across to Shaw. Shaw out to Trippier now, who's playing a more wing-back role now. Trippier down the line to Elanga. Elanga now just hugging this touchline down on this right-hand side. Very left-footed. He goes to try and get through two players. Give it to Trippier. Plays the ball inside to Bruno.
Shoot, man. That's
Bruno to Anthony Gordon. There's a player that's gone down. Back to Tonali. Tonali now. Gives it to Tino. Tino over to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes draws the ball back to his right foot, and it's headed clear by Digne out for a corner.
He should have shot there, man.
Yeah, he had a couple of chances there. Swinger left foot at it. Trippier and Elanga looking for the short ball, but has left it now for Trippier. Elanga. Come on, let's overload that box. No mercy. Oof. Trippier into by the penalty spot. Dan Burn goes up for it, but it's headed clear. It's back out with Anthony Gordon, who's just outside the box. Dinked into the box, cleared again by Villa. It's come out to Tino to Gordon. Again, loads of space for Gordon to go. He has a drive, and that's driven into a claret shirt. Still kept in by the Greens. Bruno now at a poor ball. All the way into Bizot's hand. And again, there's a coming together by a couple of Villa players there with Kamara and Bizot. And it looks like Bizot's come off the work.
Oh, you're muted there, Gary.
No, it's all right. I've just coughed.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to cough down the mic. It's not nice when you cough down the mic for everybody's ears.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this is very good tactics from Aston Villa. Just delaying the game. Paulson drops the ball for Bizot now to pick up. And your 8 seconds starts now. I'm watching the clock, ref. I'm watching the clock. Bizot goes long. Ball that should be easy for Dan Burn, who heads it twice. One up in the air and one back to Pope. Again, no press from any of the Villa players. Out to Fabian Shaw. Fabian Shaw
Come
up
on,
to
man.
Bruno
Use
on the
this
half
extra
turn.
man.
Shaw goes diagonal.
Yeah, we got to do
looking
that,
for
actually.
Harvey Barnes heads it back towards Tino. Tino again, misplaced pass, gives it to Mings. Again, up to Watkins, who gives the ball back to Bruno.
Oh, we should
Bruno
have
into
spare men.
J7.
Come on.
Tonali into Trippier. Trippier now down to Ilanga. Ilanga just trying to get Digne down to the byline. Good cross into the
There we go.
box.
Ooh,
Go shots. Oh,
man.
there's a shot by Harvey Barnes that's blocked by Cash. And it's out for a goal for a corner kick to Newcastle.
You know that hurt. Ooh,
Yeah,
right into
whacking
the
the
sternum.
volley. Yeah, whack into the stomach. Off the volley. Good volley.
But
well
I tell
controlled.
you, that's a goal, man.
Yeah, that was a
is
goal. Yeah, that looked like a goal all day.
My goodness.
Looked like it was going straight across Bizot into the far corner. Tonali now with a corner into the 6-yard box again, headed clear. Tino now looking to just dink it back into the box, and it's again wasteful cross, and it's out for a goal kick. A little bit too deep from Tino. Another opportunity to get some pressure on.
Oh, man, oh my.
Kenny W, I'm sure Queenie always watches her back door. What's being said in the chat out there, you lot?
What's going on in the chat?
Ball goes long.
Man.
Again, Byrne wins that one back. Back to
I tell you what, I'm very impressed
Shaw.
with Newcastle United, though.
Where is
up to
our
Trippier.
extra man?
Yeah.
Trippier
Well,
now.
that's what you got to
Got a bit
let
of grass to
Eddie
reach.
Howe has to make a change.
Absolutely.
Bruno now back into Shaw. Shaw back out to Alanga, who's hugging this touchline. Shaw into Bruno. Bruno, what can you do,
Move the
Bruno?
ball, use the extra man.
Gives it to Dan Byrne, who's square left. Tino out to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes now being stood up by Matty Cash. Harvey Barnes tries to take him down the line, but comes back. He does get a ball to the back stick. Ilanga, oh, dearie me. What can I say about Ilanga's touch? Jesus Christ. Straight out for a goal kick. I'd get Ilanga off, mate. That's who I'd get off. I'd get Ilanga off.
I don't know. I think it might be Harvey Barnes. Or take out of midfield. Take Joe Linton out.
You want some quality crossing now. And there's no quality crossing from Ilanga. So bring Murphy on. And he doesn't give you the attacking option, but you get better service into the box.
Who's going to head this?
Then you bring off the likes of J7, who's on a yellow card, perhaps, or maybe take off a defender, go 3 at the back or something silly like that, and then put in a Sula on, who's good in the air.
I would probably put Harvey Barnes in the middle as a 10, and then bring in Sue on the left, and take Joe Linton out. And I would take Byrne out and put Malik Thiaw because I want him on the pitch. I need to see what he's like, and he might help you in attack as well. Never know.
Ilanga on this right hand side again. Goes onto his left foot. Nearly gives the ball away. He plays it square. There's a shot on from Harvey Barnes central. That gets blocked. Yeah. You're trying to kick literally through multiple bodies there. Comes back out to Trippier. Inside to Shaw. Shaw gives it out to Tonali. No, out to Tino. Tino now down the line to J7. J7 drops the ball back to Tonali. Tonali gives it inside to
the extra man.
Oh, here we go. It's just pendulum football for Newcastle. Back out to now Ilanga. Ilanga just waiting for somebody to come in. He gives it onto his left foot. But again, a wasteful cross from Ilanga. It is just so poor. And it's time after time after time. There you go.
Yeah,
Jacob Murphy, get him on with a bit of quality in the crossing.
That can't be the only change, though. I mean, that's just man for man. What the hell is the guy in the back doing?
There's no point in bringing Elanga on because he's not getting behind because they're playing too deep now. So what you've got, while there's space in front and you've got time to cross a ball, get it away from the keeper and put it into danger zones.
I want to see us passing and using our extra man.
And for me now, I'd say to Trippier or Tino, throw Tino a little bit further up, bring Harvey Barnes in the 10 and throw J7 up top. Because what you're going to do now is really have a little bit of height in the middle, or get a Sula on for J7 for that little bit of height, for somebody to aim the ball at. There is no point in crossing the ball to Anthony Gordon unless you get somebody who can head the ball in there. So there's the change. Murphy for Elanga, straight swap. Bizot goes long again. Won by Trippier.
That can't be the only change, man. 77 minutes. That cannot be the only change, man.
No, we've got to think about something else in the middle. Like I say, you know, there is no point in throwing it to somebody in the middle who's not going to outcompete anybody aerially. Oh, there's a bit of a tussle between Ollie Watkins and Trips, and Newcastle win the ball back.
Hey, come on now.
Dilly, get rid of it. Ball up the middle.
There we go.
Ball.
Pass it.
It's too easy for them to pick up from Harvey Barnes there. And Gordon, Anthony Gordon looks like he's run himself into the ground, to be fair, on 78 minutes.
Somebody needs
Aston
to speak
Villa
to Shaw.
0, Newcastle 0. Ball was just far too central and too easy. Anthony Gordon and Matty Cash coming together. Just not enough angle on that ball from Harvey Barnes there. Down to McGinn now. McGinn turns back onto his strong foot and he plays the ball into the box, but it's headed clear by Dan Burn. Headed back into the box, but again cleared by Dan Burn. Trips up to Murphy. Murphy does a pirouette on the floor and gets a kick for his from Tielemans. Tielemans should be getting a card. How many times now has Tielemans got away with one? Tonali out to Tino. Tino now just inside his own half, gives it to Harvey Barnes on that left-hand side. Harvey Barnes now draws the McGinn into a challenge. Again, nobody pressing Harvey Barnes. He's allowed to carry the ball. Trippier now plays the ball out to Murphy. Murphy gets the ball out of his feet, gives the ball into Bruno. Bruno back out to Trips. Again, somebody shell for him down the line. They've all gone narrow inside. Bruno shows a little bit too much for Tielemans there, who gives him a bit of a clapper, but he gets the ball back to Shaw. Shaw to Murphy, back to Shaw. Shaw goes diagonal. There's a couple of players. Tino into the box. Oh, just a light run from Anthony Gordon. Like I said, I think Anthony Gordon.
He's not in the box. That's the problem, man.
He's got to gamble on them. When the ball goes over him, he's got to gamble through the centre. He's just too light in that run. You can see it here, look. He's not committed to the run. Digne goes long down the line again, seeking out Watkins. Watkins with Byrne. Byrne plays it back to Pope. Pope now got an easy option with Tonali in front of him. Loads of time for Tonali to move that ball centrally. Again, no press from Villa. Villa just backing off. And Anthony Gordon saying, come on, man, I'm run behind. Give it to me. Byrne out to Murphy. Murphy now gets it out of his feet. He's got a chance to cross Murphy. Come on, Murph. What are you going to do, son? He delays the ball. He gives it back to Bruno. Bruno inside to Trippier. Trippier back to Bruno. Bruno now plays the ball into Tino. Tino gives it to Barnes. Barnes on the edge of the box, the corner of the box, brings it inside. He knows he likes a shot from there. Gives it to nobody. Straight to Villa. Villa go clear again, looking for... Don't let it ball bounce. Oh, Christ. Man. Dan Burn there. Ollie Watkins on his back, but he does well. Quality. Gives it to J7. J7 plays the ball to nobody, and it's all the way back to Bizot. Just a little bit of quality needed now in this final third to have these opportunities. Been very poor second half, if I'm honest, from Newcastle. And they've got every opportunity now to go, and really take it to Villa. But we can't leave the back door open, according to Queenie.
Referee.
Oh, referee. He's playing that 11th man for Villa. Oh, McGinn's gone down. He's got an elbow or a knee in the back, in his kidneys.
That's a while back, man. That knee of them burn.
Yeah. Let's see if your other kidney's working. You're all right, son.
Take a quick piss real quick.
No blood there. Keep on going.
Don't forget, we'll have the instant match reaction after full time. Oh, is that coming in?
Oh, look, they're bringing in Marlon.
Marlon.
Is it Marlon for McGinn?
It looks like it. Oh, Lewis.
Oh, Miley's coming on. Okay, that's interesting. Who's going off, do you think?
It's subs, man.
It's pathetic.
Oh, J7's gone off.
Man for man,
well,
nothing changing, man. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's the risk taking, isn't it? That's off. They don't want to go 10-10. So Newcastle have made the change. J7's off for Miley. Again, no real gamble up top, which is what you want to see. Marlon on for McGinn. McGinn, the captain, not really had much of an opportunity this time. And again, you know, Tino's done okay with McGinn. Kept him pretty quiet. They're all waving him goodbye.
Yeah, he's had a good game again.
Well, you know what you're going to get with McGinn. He's just a honest player, isn't he? So again, like for Villa, like for Newcastle. Tonali, Tino, on that touchline with Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes now gives it back to Tino, back to Tonali. Miley out to Trippier. It's Miley. Miley now playing in Bruno's position, and Bruno now playing J7's position. Looks like a bit more advanced from Bruno. Harvey Barnes into Bruno on that left-hand side now. Back to Tino. Tino, Bruno. All 5-yard passes actually going backwards and sideways, not forwards. Shaw out to Trippier. Trippier now. Again, looking for that options for runners to come right diagonal. Murphy, back to Trippier. Trippier inside to Miley. Miley into Trippier. A little dink over to Murphy. Murphy gets challenged from Digne, who gets the ball clear. Ball on the halfway line. Dan Burn gives it back to Pope. Takes no chances, even though it looked like he was going to miscontrol it there for a second. Shaw goes on the diagonal for the ball over the top. And it looks like Tino's going to get on the end of this. Tino giving the ball back to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes right on the corner of the penalty box now. Facing up Villa. And he tries a simple ball, but it doesn't come through. A good ball from Burn, though. Back into Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes tries to drill a ball hard and low. It gets blocked by Villa. Tonali gives a little bit of a shoulder barge. Marlon with his first chance to get the ball cleared. It comes to Bruno. Bruno feeds the ball down the line. Harvey Barnes gets the ball back onto his right foot. Anthony Gordon. Again.
Man!
Just lets the ball roll across him. And again, it's brought forward by Aston Villa from Digne up to Watkins. Watkins gives the ball all the way back to Mings. Mings on the inside of his box gives it back to Bizot. Bizot goes long towards the halfway line. Again, looking for Marlon over the top. And it's chested clear. And given to Trippier. Up the line to Miley. Miley giving a poor ball to Murphy. God blimey. It's a simple bloody ball into feet. That is not what you expect at this level.
I mean,
come on, boys.
This lackadaisical, man. You got to do something about it. Eddie Howe is just falling asleep, man. I mean, come on, man. You got one. You're playing against 10 men. You got to smell blood. At some point, you got to smell blood, man. For fuck's sake.
Well, that's what I said. You get Sue Park on now. I'll tell you something now. That somebody who's got a bit of trickery about him, who's going to run at you down them, at the fullbacks to try and get in behind and get somebody like Asula on now. Popey and little dink over the top. And again, it's given straight back to Aston Villa. A bit too silly there. Bruno does well in the centre of the park, though, to get that ball back. In the centre circle, he tries to release Anthony Gordon. But again, Kamara wins that ball, and there's a chance here for Ollie Watkins to turn. He's got a couple of players to support him, Ollie Watkins. He goes out to Marlon. Marlon takes it onto his right foot, and he has a shot at goal. And Popey goes down and gets his hands on that. Thrown out quickly to Miley. Miley to Murphy. Murphy inside to Bruno. Bruno now got a bit of space to run into. Bruno out to, is that Anthony Gordon out there? Anthony Gordon now on that left-hand side. Harvey Barnes in the centre. Anthony Gordon trying to run at the defenders. He comes back onto his good foot, gives it into Harvey Barnes, who hits the ball high and wide. Ah, Jesus. Come on, lads. Gamble for the last 4 or 5 minutes. Come on. Opportunities are few and far between. You've got to do something different. It's been so easy to read.
Mansell says, Chris, shark smell blood. We're more like a clownfish.
I would say a pufferfish.
Oh, man.
We are knackered.
Okay, yeah, man.
He's up now with a goal kick. He goes long. No gambling from Aston Villa.
Aston Villa will sign this deal immediately. It's 0-0. It's a great result for them at this point.
Well, listen.
Watkins do a little shoulder push.
If you'd offered me 0-0,
Stop. Stop. I'm gonna stop you from embarrassing yourself right now.
Sula.
Oh, Sula, for fuck's sake, man.
Yeah. Ball through the middle. Oh, it's just on the heel of Tonali. Tonali now plays it out onto Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes falls over the ball and then plays a foul on Matty Cash. What the heck, man?
He should have been out already. He should have been out a long time ago.
Yeah. Harvey Barnes should have gone. That's what I said. For me, there should have been 2 subs. Harvey Barnes and Elanga.
There's the short, stubby referee right there, Wayne, that I was talking yesterday.
Asula coming on for the last minute or 2. And Harvey Barnes is coming off. So it looks like Anthony Gordon down on that left-hand side. Again, the lad's run his legs off. If he's going to do that, he's going to make them changes, or is he going to give Asula an option to run down the wing? I don't know. Or are we just saying play 3 at the back and throw Tino wide? Looks like Anthony Gordon's gone left-hand side. Asula through the middle. Bizot goes long again. Headed clear by Byrne. Up towards Elanga. Elanga gives it to Anthony Gordon, who gets fed again. The ball goes out of play for a Villa throw. Elanga unable to pass it again. Get that ball inside. Simple ball. Goes a begging. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Get Poxu on. I just can't understand it. Somebody who's really going to run at you.
From the 66th minute we've been playing against 10 men, no proactive subs whatsoever.
6 minutes of stoppage time when in the 91st minute.
Announced by your pal Simon Hooper.
Yeah. Headed up.
Hooper blooper.
Again,
man,
all
who's
a chance here.
Man here.
Again, Popey gets the ball. He feeds it into Bruno, who's playing that left centre midfield now. Out to Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon got a chance to come inside. He passes one, he passes 2. Anthony Gordon now. More centrally has a shot at goal, but it's too easy.
You got to stop doing it. Did everything great, man. And then
25-yard shots. We've got to be better than that.
And you can tell his forte, running, dribbling.
He did well. He beats 3 or 4 players there. But again, when he comes centrally, the options weren't really there for him to give the ball forward. He's got to take a shot. Marlon gets blocked there by Tina. And it goes out for a Villa throw-in just inside the Newcastle half. Can't see any more changes from Newcastle at the minute. Ball over the top of Dan Byrne. It falls to Marlon's feet. Marlon now with a bit of a tussle. Keeps the ball in play. Ball comes to Tino, who tries to feed Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon falls to the ground. He gives the ball back to Onana, who gives it to Mings, who goes all the way back to Bizot. Bizot now just, again, playing it simple. Onana, back to Bizot, taking no gambles here. Bizot goes long to halfway.
Sula just stay in the box.
Tonali clears that ball, but it comes straight back from Kamara and Onana. Oh, luckily for us, it's given easily back to...
tripped over the ball.
He tripped over the ball there, yeah. It's back to Tonali, out to Murphy now. Tonali continues his run. It's Bruno on the edge of the box. Oh, he tries to feed in. Who was that there? Alanga? No, not Alanga. Asula. And Kamara's there. Why not take a shot? On the edge of the box. He tries to feed Asula into the channel there. I mean, it was a good run from Asula, but he's got the opportunity there to have a really good go. And again, it's come to nothing. Not really committing a chance.
It's been a wasted opportunity in a way, in it, with 11 against 10 for half an hour.
Yeah. Dan Burn again wins the header, comes back towards Dan Burn.
Where's it? Why are we...
Trippier now on the halfway line. Trippier looks for the run. Asula now picks the ball up on that right-hand side. Asula.
Come on, make a name for yourself.
The box. He comes on inside. Asula gives it ball back to Miley. Miley back to Asula. Asula onto his left foot. He tries a shot to the outpost, but it's deflected wide.
The corner.
And it's a corner to Newcastle now. Come off Mings. Looked like it was being shaped into that far corner from Asula.
At least he got a shot away.
Yeah.
On target.
Anthony Gordon now with the in-swinger. All the big boys are up top now. Come on, last 2 minutes. Let's get something on the end of this game. Whipped in. Bizot gets a little hand to it, and it looks like there was a shoulder leading towards the ball there, but it's cleared again by Aston Villa.
No,
Bizot was lucky there.
Time wasted again. Look at the crowd keeping the ball.
Gordon now into Miley on the edge of the centre circle, out to Murphy. Murphy deliver the ball. He pulls the ball into the box. It bounces up at Mings. He clears it again. Miley again headers forward, but again to nobody in particular. Ball comes out to Ollie Watkins. He gets challenged, but he feeds the one. Tonali gets the ball back. Referee has given a free kick to Aston Villa. No, it was to Aston Villa. He's given it against Bruno. Oh, it's Fabian Shaw for holding on to him. But again, he reads that one. So, get out of it. He was nowhere near him. Nowhere near him.
Trying to waste time. And that's...
Yeah. And we are in the 96th minute. So it literally is coming up to what the referee gives.
Ah, man. Disappointing.
Well, but how good is that, really? Because it is disappointing. It's worse than disappointing.
How good it is to be disappointed.
And yet.
Well done.
And your way of pointing the Prem's a good point.
Get out of here, man. This is the same rubbish statements over and over again.
Yeah, because they're all true.
No, they're not, man. We should have gone for this game and tried to win it. We didn't do that. That's the problem.
Ball over the top. Look at that for the ball. What is that?
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we missed the opportunity to win the game.
Gary on the money again with
that prediction
league.
I'm gonna tell Betsy, you gotta stop being a happy clapper though. You gotta not use your heart, because she went 3-2, man.
Bless you.
Thanks. And you can tell in the players' faces that they knew we missed an opportunity.
Oh, it was I mean, it just goes to prove, though. You know, you bring somebody in who got a chance, and again, you've got to ask the question towards Eddie: why take so long to put a centre forward on there. Now, I know Asula isn't great, but he'll give you something different. Anthony Gordon, he again didn't really give you a lot up front. Again, it was witnessed for the 80-odd minutes that he played there. Elanga was really poor, shocking. Didn't think much of Harvey Barnes either. But again, we did do half decent there. For our first game together as a unit, there was a lot of positives to come from it. Again, the one finger you've got to point the finger at massively is Isak. With Isak in that side today, so much more of a 1-point game. It was always going to be more of a chance of us winning it than losing it.
100%. We're going to get into the match reaction right now, ladies and gentlemen. Follow us right now where you're going to be redirected. We're going to end this stream and go live on the match reaction. You should be redirected. Accept, say go now if you need to. If not, we'll be live on the channel, of course. So we'll be live right now. So stay tuned. Thank you, everybody that's contributed. And thank you to Random Access for gifting 20 memberships. I mean, not 24, 5 memberships, I think. Thank you very much. We'll see you just right now on the match reaction.